Firestorm unleashed, Retro-Renegades. We're masters of the beast. In the realm of gaming, we reign supreme. The power mental warriors, fulfilling their dreams. With our axes gleaming and our swords held high, we slay the bosses as the legends amplify. From Mario to Sonic, we conquer every game. Retro-Renegades, we rise in glorious flame. Retro-Renegades, gaming's heavy metal crusade. We battle like warriors, never afraid. We are the Retro-Renegades. We are the Retro-Renegades.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It is the Retro-Renegades. It is Tuesday night. If you can hear us, let us know. Make sure that our volumes are good, not blasting you in the ears. We are playing the Soul Reaver trilogy, the Soul Reaver 1 and 2
thing.
Yeah. So I used to play Soul Reaver on the Dreamcast years ago. I also believe it is on maybe PlayStation as well. Can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's a good 25 years old. So there you go. And so they did the remasters. I had to buy them because they were on sale. I usually don't buy anything full price.
Yeah, they're
Well,
22.
sounds good so far.
Good. Thank you very much, everybody. And so we're going to play those. I'm hoping and praying there's going to be an option to turn the, how you can change it back to the way it used to look compared to the remastered look.
Yeah, I like it when games do that
I'm
shit. Yeah.
going to look into that, and hopefully it'll do that. But if not, oh well.
Kind of like Master Chief does or whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
Yeah.
I finally got the chat working again. So I was telling Jago before the show started that I had to go and use the desktop app for Social Stream Ninja because the Chrome extension stopped working for some reason. No idea why. But that's the way it is. But we got things going. Things are going to be played. And beer is going to be drank. Speaking of beer,
beer. And no.
Speaking of beer,
Daddy, daddy. Oh, throw up them emojis right there.
Yeah. So if any of you guys have not played Soul Reaver 1 and 2, I barely played 2. I don't remember what 2 came out on. Maybe PlayStation 2. But I didn't own a PlayStation 2, so I don't think I played it. But it never came out on Dreamcast, so I never owned it.
the only one I ever played was the very first one, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, the first one on Dreamcast, and I couldn't tell you if I ever beat it, but I had it at one, owned it at one time, and played it. Remember that? That's it though. Long time ago.
And
I
remember.
Think I ever played these.
I remember it was one of my favorite games. So
I'm interested to see what kind of games they are, like what they play like.
He's a vampire that gets fucked up. Ain't he a vampire, right?
Yeah, so he's a vampire, and he gets murdered by his clan or something.
Yeah.
And he goes back for revenge.
Does his jaw get ripped off?
Yeah, his jaw gets ripped
in the
off.
real world, or is that happening when he's in hell? I don't remember. That's why he's got the scarf over his face, because he's missing his bottom part of his face, right?
I think you're right. Yeah. Something like that. Let's go to game options and make sure that everything's on fun.
Yeah, fun mode.
What's up, Timmy?
What's up, Timmy?
Yep.
And I think that's it. That's what we got, Timmy.
Yep.
So far.
And let us know if the game volume's too loud. I can bring it down.
I'll tell you real quick.
Soul Reaver.
Yeah,
I saw they were on sale.
So far, Jay, I don't hear any game sound.
You don't hear any game sound? Okay, well that's.
No.
It's better than blasting out.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Hey.
Why is the animated avatars aren't working? It's got the dancing.
That was my fault because I was flipping through the scenes here.
Okay.
Let me get back to. Let's get our Elgato. So no game sound at all.
Well, at least it didn't blasting us out,
That's true.
If you got to get one
I'm
of,
gonna turn it up a little.
if you're gonna get
more.
one way or the other, you'll take that, I guess.
I'm gonna do a couple little adjustments here and see what happens. Elgato. Okay, we're gonna say monitor and output.
I got the chat on the line, but no video game.
What do you mean?
Well, when I unmute it, I get double hearing in the thing, so I hear it, and then I hear it again.
Really?
Yeah. If you talk,
Yeah.
and then I hear it again, delayed like 3 seconds later
You mean on the
On the
phone
stream?
or stream?
on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's delayed.
It's delayed. Yeah.
Yeah,
But no
Every
game
YouTube-
sound. Just
Yeah,
just,
there's no game
there's
sound.
just audio.
Yeah.
Just us talking.
Okay, let me see if I can fix that real quick. While it's going through the intro here. Oh yeah, of course you're gonna hear a delay on the television because
yeah.
there's
No,
always
no
a
YouTube
little bit of a
stream.
delay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
YouTube stream is completely without lag or whatever the fuck that is. What latency or whatever the fuck they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Shit's
no
gotta bounce
latency.
from here, there, to everywhere.
What's up, Axel, bro? You are awesome.
There,
I guess-
I pumped it up to 20. I can hear it.
Pump it up.
Let me know if you guys can hear it.
I'm Hans.
Yeah,
I'm
I can hear it.
Good. Is it
Yeah,
too loud?
no, it's not
No.
too loud. You can hear it. It's quiet though, but it's good. It's not. It's great
Yeah,
where
I
it's
don't
at.
want it to be overpowering.
Yeah.
No, it's just like a slight
Hey,
undertone.
Not all of you are awesome. Ati Dog for 20 is a
Shout out to
boss.
Iconic Video
Yes,
Games.
try it is a
Axel,
word.
he says,
Look
April
it up.
Fools, not all of you are awesome. Dog for
Oh,
20
yeah.
is a trite piece of shit. Yeah,
All right,
look it
motherfucker.
up.
Okay,
Not
that's
all
cool.
of you are
You know, I
awesome.
hadn't even cussed yet in the
Ati
show. I was just trying to be
Dog
nice,
for
but you gotta
20
come
is
in
a
here
trite boss.
and be
Yes, try
a
it
piece
is a
of
word.
shit that you're a
Look it up.
trite piece of shit. So you're coming up with stupid ass
So you want
pussy
you to
words,
try it.
pussy ass words like that. And I'm not looking up your
I'm
shit
gonna-
ass word.
I'm gonna Google
Fuck
try.
your word. Yeah. Fuck
I just did. I just did.
Hey.
Of a remark, opinion, or idea overused and consequently of little import, lacking originality or freshness.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
That is a nasty piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you, Axel. Man, just man. Fuck you. Straight up. I'm not gonna call you a piece of shit because you're calling me a piece of shit. And if I'm a piece of shit, I don't want you to be a piece of shit. I don't want to be on the same level as you. You're like you're way below piece of shit.
Wait, well,
What you
Whatever.
saying? Axel is the crap splash under the toilet seat.
Yeah, he's like fucking.
that splashes up and licks your ass and touches your balls.
Thank you though, Axel, for the $5.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate
You-
it, Axel.
You fuck nut. That's what you are, a fuck nut.
Yeah.
You gave us $5. I'm sorry. I take back everything I said.
Oh yeah, Axel's good, dude. He's
We
just,
take
you
back
know,
everything. We take everything
just-
we said about you back until the show's over, and then once the show's over, it goes right
Yeah.
back into place.
Yeah, and then we start talking that shit again, and
Until another $5 pops up.
Yeah.
a trite piece of shit, huh? A trite.
Did either of you guys get to check out the new long sleeve T-shirt I created today?
I saw it all.
No.
You gotta
I
go
saw
look
it,
at that
did
long
not.
sleeve T-shirt.
Where did you post it at?
It's
Yeah, I didn't
on Twitter. On
We
the
don't
DM.
do Twitter no more. We don't
You know
like
what?
Elon.
You know we don't look at Twitter like that no more.
I saw
look
it
at
when I
it
tweeted
very
out
rarely.
the show. Yeah. Now,
Elon
Twitter's
is
just
a
the same
POS.
fucking-
He's the POS.
He's a trite POS.
A
He's
trite,
right.
yeah.
Let me
He's
let
a
me bring it
trifle.
up. Here,
He's
I'll-
a trifle. A trifle piece
I'm
of
gonna
shit.
bring it up on the screen so you guys can see it.
Oh, that's okay.
We had a 12-person protest in front of the Tesla dealership on Saturday.
Oh my! Oh yeah, you work close to that, don't you?
I do, yeah. They've got 4 Cybertrucks there,
a
and no
whole
one's buying
12
them.
people.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then this is the best part. The same day, at another place in Dartmouth, they had the white nationalists protesting about it's our country, and it's the same group of people during COVID that were like anti-mask. No, we don't have to wear a mask. But during this protest, they decided to cover their faces.
Well, of course they did.
Of course they did.
It's like,
okay to wear a mask now.
if you want to be racist, that's fine, but don't cover your face. Let me see who you are.
That's right.
Yeah, you
So I
fucking.
can call you a
Yeah.
job and get you fired.
Yeah, you cocksuckers, dude. Come on, man.
The only thing
go
I
out there.
suggest, Jay, is if put some color in it somewhere.
You want
Other,
some? You
like-
think some color? Yeah. Because I see,
Yeah,
I'm such a metal guy, right? So I always like black on white or white on
I
black.
get it, but you gotta think about everybody else that isn't metal.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Put,
right.
put some
Everyone's metal.
Maybe just make the Retro Renegades on the front like it is on the show right here, white and purple.
Okay.
green.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll make a second one. Maybe I'll make another
Yeah.
one.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just make the
Yeah, the Retro
Or
Renegades.
black.
Yeah, that would be cool.
and then
Yeah.
fucking.
Black and
That's
purple
the
goes
shirt
good
I
together.
have. That's
It
the
does.
shirt I have that I got off whatever that first one we was talking about the other day, like before Teespring. Fucking
Redbubble.
Was Redbubble the first one?
Yeah, Red Bull was. the
Yeah, that
first
nobody likes. Yeah, that's the first one I got. It's just black shirt with fucking white letters with the purple around it, dude. I love it. It's fucking.
I say leave the shirt.
Yeah.
You can leave the shirt like everywhere, everything else just like it is, but just have the Retro Renegades on the front with the purple around it.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah. So it looks kind of pop that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So if you look at this game, you can. There's portals in this game. So this game had
Yep.
portals before Ratchet and Clank.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
How did
Yeah,
they do
dude.
that without the badass PS5 SSD? Like,
I was gonna say the same thing.
how did they do this shit? Shit was ahead of its time.
That's right.
How the
Well, they
how
were
did-
doing this with fucking read-only memory shit, fucking CD style. They're fucking still doing that shit,
How
man.
did they do it without Ratchet and Clank being in the game? I mean, I thought it was all tied
Right, that too.
together.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What system are you playing?
I was gonna just ask that.
Oh, this is. I'm playing this on Xbox, but these games
Yeah.
were originally on Dreamcast. This is a
Dreamcast.
remastered version.
Is this the new Xbox Pro?
It's the Pro.
That's the Pro.
The Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these
Oh,
are
looks
those.
good.
Yeah,
That
these are
does
those
for the
remasters
time,
that
like
came
the
out within
time and how long
January.
ago. Jesus.
Oh, this is the remastered version.
Yeah,
Oh,
these-
is it
yeah.
remind? Oh,
They-
okay,
Yeah,
I
this,
got
the
it.
original
like-
doesn't look this good. I can tell you
Okay,
that.
okay.
I
I
was
was
hoping,
like,
I was
fuck
hoping to
me.
find a button that would switch it back and forth, but I don't think
They
it has.
came out with these remasters in like January or some shit,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and they're on sale right now for like 25% off. So
Nice.
like, it's
Yeah, they're remastering
Yeah, so
pretty cool
watch what he
games,
does.
and it's like,
He opens up his cloak, and
You can see he don't have a bottom
he
jaw.
doesn't have a bottom jog. It's pretty cool, actually.
Did they show that in the beginning? Did they rip his bottom
Yeah,
jaw
I
off?
think
or
he
it just
does.
happened? Okay.
I guess we
I
must have
missed-
skipped it. We
Well,
skipped
yeah,
it by
fuck.
mistake.
I see, and I still don't understand because the game starts like that. I don't remember because it's been so long. Why did they explain why they were doing it to him?
Yeah, the leader went against him for some reason. I can't remember exactly what it was. I guess if I listened to them,
Yeah. And like they ripped the bones out of his fucking wings too, so he just has the fleshy part back there.
oh, he can't fly. Gotcha.
yeah, all he can do is glide.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
he
if he
has-
holds him up. Okay, yeah, cool.
He has problems getting him his wings stiff, you know. What I'm
Yeah, he's getting problems getting it hard.
saying? Yeah.
yeah, they just flap in the wind.
Yeah.
You need to get some of those hymns or whatever I see on YouTube or wherever it's advertised. Yeah.
But look,
Yeah.
this is something that they didn't have. I don't think on the Dreamcast. Is like, I don't think you could rotate your camera on Dreamcast because it didn't have two.
Yeah, it wouldn't have two sticks.
Didn't have
yeah.
two sticks.
I don't remember the maybe it did, but I don't remember the lighting like fluctuating.
It's bouncing
either.
off the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like crap on the dream. I mean, for the time it looked good, but look, you go look at it now, it looked like shit.
Yeah.
So, is this one in 3D? So I haven't been watching it. Is it 3D? Like move the camera?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Tomb Raider.
Huh, I wonder. Yeah, how did they do that on the fucking? Maybe you had to hold like one of the other buttons while you move the stick in it.
This is
Yeah.
more than a remaster. Let's put it that way. Yeah. They put a little work in this game.
Because it was on PlayStation, I think as well, but they had a dual
It was.
shock button. They
Yeah,
had
but that was
dual shock
later.
button. Yeah, they had the dual shock by then. They came out with the dual shock like only a couple years after the PS1 came out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And you could like And I know they had them for PS1 because when you got the PS2, they worked for the PS2.
Yeah.
Because the PS2 Dual Shocks were the same thing, except for they said Dual Shock 2 on
I
it.
didn't get my first DualShock until I got my PS2 because I wasn't buying new controllers for my PS1. I was like, fuck it, whatever.
What was the biggest difference? I think the PS2 it was wireless, where the PS1 was wired.
No, they were the same exact controller. The Dual
same
Shocks.
exact, yeah.
Yeah, they were the same exact controller. Like, there might have been like a tiny difference, but the Dual Shock just it added rumble and fucking.
Oh,
the
that's
two.
right. That's
And
right.
and the two fucking
Biggest
sticks
difference.
in the
The
middle.
biggest difference was one set of controllers was white and the other set was black.
Yeah, that's right.
Other than like
I barely
other
used
than,
my PS2.
Yeah,
It was
gray. Yeah, one
DVD.
was the gray, and then they had the black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
other than them adding the rumble, like the sticks in the rumble, but that was
Sticks
just
in the
like
rumble.
came
That was
with
it. That's all. Yeah. That's all. The only
They
difference.
made
Yeah,
no other changes to the controller.
yeah. The first two. Yeah, the first two were the same. Like I said, they were back compat as well. They had the same plug-in, everything.
Yep. You could even, I think you could you use memory cards from the PS1 on the PS2, or could you? I don't remember.
I can't remember
No
that.
idea.
I can't remember.
Can't remember. I can't remember now.
Damn, they were way
Mine.
more pro-consumer back in the day. If that was, and it was a backwards compatible too. So I'll bet you,
Yeah.
you could, because it was backwards compatible with the games. You know.
I want to
so-
say you could. I think they were the
Yeah.
same shape. I think it was the
Yeah.
same exact shape for the PS1 and PS2 memory card, just different colors.
Yeah, because you
Different
could
colors,
use
different-
it was backwards compatible with PS1 games, so that wouldn't make sense not to be able to
Mhm.
use the card.
That's when they were more pro-consumer.
Definitely
Mhm.
more
Wow.
pro-consumer. Damn.
That
Yeah.
was the glory days. The glory days.
Now they're like they're pro-fucking consumer. I mean, yeah.
How
Yeah.
about that fucking horse shit, fucking DRM shit that fucking Nintendo was trying to show off the other day? That was some bullshit.
I didn't watch it. You know me
Like,
and Nintendo.
Watch it either.
You talk about like Xbox tried to do that shit like fucking back in 2013 and everybody all, oh, you can't do that, man, internet's gonna fail, you know, the internet's, you know, you can't have things over the internet, and then Nintendo goes and does that, and it's a watered down version where you can only share your game with one other fucking console that's in your house, right? And fucking when you share the game with them, you can't play it on your system, you know, like
Oh wow.
so they don't mention that. They don't, you know, they don't mention fucking dude. I'm like,
Because they used to have
yeah,
it was just like Xbox, like you
that was
basically could
DRM
share.
at its finest right there, dude. Those guys like.
So they
woo!
took that right away, like it's basically non-existent now.
Yeah, they went to where you can't have it on like 5 Switches anymore or some shit like that. Like you can have a digital game, right? And the only way to put it on another Switch is to be around it where it can communicate. And
Oh
fucking.
wow, yeah, it's garbage.
And then
That
when
is-
you put it on that Switch you communicating with, you can't play it on the other Switch.
Wow, what is the that-
Yeah, they tried to
That's cool.
sugarcoat the hell out of that the other day, man. Woo. Yeah. If you guys would have just let Xbox do it right back in the day, we wouldn't be in this fucking situation. But everybody had to whine about it and be bitches. And now that's what you got. So, yeah. Yeah. So they're just getting their shit ready for their all digital shit because
Yeah.
those little cards, those things aren't gonna.
They're gone. They're
I
thing
mean,
of the past.
they can't hold enough.
shit
I
on
don't
there.
know how are you gonna hold Black Ops 6 on one of those?
Yeah,
fucking.
I can barely fit it on my Series S. Like it's like
Right,
I got Black
yeah.
Ops and one other game. It's like that's it.
Axel asked, he said, Doggy, Diego, are you either you getting Switch 2 or you going to keep being pusillanimous? That means cowardice or whatever.
Oh, this is big word day here on
Yeah.
Retro-Renegades, huh?
Or timid. I'm gonna be timid and not get the Switch 2 because I'm not a big fan of Nintendo. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be timid as well, cause yeah. Unless my daughter wants one. If she wants one, okay, that's cool. We'll get it.
Yeah.
But
You can always
really.
you can always just take the Switch 1 out from underneath the table leg and put the Switch 2 under there.
well, that's what I'm afraid of too about the Nintendo Switch 2 is it might not be the same thickness, so it might not
Yeah.
work exactly
Yeah,
right like
it's
this
gonna
one does.
throw.
This one's perfect, man. It
Yeah.
levels that table off perfectly.
Nothing
I
rolls
just-
off the table with the Switch 1 under there.
Yeah, so you put that Switch 2 under there, yeah, things might be just a little crooked or, you know, a little off. So no, I don't have, I think they'll price it good. I think it'll be $400 myself.
Oh wow.
So it'll be a tempting, I think it'll be a tempting price, but I don't have
That's
any.
$400. That's $400 too much.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Plus tax, you know, and
Plus
I
tax,
just
yeah.
wouldn't play it, you know. But I'm sure they're gonna have a kick-ass lineup of games to show off. Fucking what is that tomorrow? So
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about because the original Switch, like they didn't have much. It was
I thought they had a
like
show the other day. Like
Zelda
Friday.
and
that was the
Mario-
very last.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, I'm not buying that thing right now. There's nothing
They-
to do on it. Like, fuck.
That
What'd it do?
show they had last week was the final direct that was going to be for the first Switch. From
Yeah,
now on,
yeah.
it's Nintendo's
Oh, so
and
then-
tomorrow they're showing off the system, maybe the specs, maybe some. It's an hour long. So, I mean,
Oh,
they
oh,
gotta be
shit.
showing some games.
Actually
Yeah, there'll be
showing- they're
games.
Actually showing off the system tomorrow.
I think it's Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck,
tomorrow.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
tomorrow's
grab it. Yeah, it's
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I gotta
Shit.
go to Indy
Fuck.
tomorrow. Yeah, so it's Wednesday. Yeah.
So yeah, they're actually showing it off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. What time? I'll be curious.
I'm not sure. Because Japan usually they do weird fucking times.
Yeah, it'll be like 6 in the morning my time, and I'll be done another show or whatever. Yeah, watch.
Yeah, what time is it on? You say it's on at fucking 6 Pacific time, so 7 Eastern. 6. God darn it, 6, 7, 8. So 9 Eastern. 9 Eastern
Yeah.
time. 9 Eastern time. I don't know what I
So
said.
in the morning, first thing in the morning, everybody.
9 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, like Jago's time. 10.
Everybody be
Day's
losing
time.
their shit over like.
Or like a Mario game or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh my
something.
God! Mario
For
Kart 8.5!
one day, for one day
Yeah.
on Twitter for maybe like 3 or 4 hours, to stop talking about Xbox. Like,
Oh my god.
it'll stop for like 4 hours. They'll stop talking
Freedom.
about Xbox.
Freedom.
Well, no, because I'm sure Xbox will probably have a game to show that's going to be on there.
No.
Full on third party.
Oh,
fucking
fuck! I love
Christ.
it. I love it because
I'm so tired of hearing this stupid ass fucking terminology. No, we're not full on third party. We're just part third party. You know, just the cope and the fucking shit is just outrageous.
It's funny how the goalposts.
Oh,
so fucking
God.
it's just
I don't
retarded.
care.
It's
As
retarded.
long as Xbox keeps making consoles, I will buy an Xbox.
Yeah,
console.
keep making
Yeah.
consoles, keep offering
Make-
Game
keep
Pass, keep
making
making
games.
those cool games that
Yep.
you're making. Keep
And
that
yeah,
fucking lineup of
let
games.
I'm not
everybody fucking play them.
I'm not going. I like all these bigger YouTubers like to say, you might as just get a PC. Get a PC. I don't want a PC. I want to play games on a PC. Fuck
Yeah.
a PC. It does not fit my lifestyle. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to play on PC.
No.
Why not? What's wrong with PC? I'm playing
It's
PC
not-
right now.
Nothing wrong for
Nothing's
you.
wrong with
But for
PC.
me, yes.
Yeah,
wrong with PC.
Yeah, fuck a PC, man.
They're
I
not
don't
going to
wanna-
put a vow on on the Switch. You know that.
They're not gonna put what on Switch?
Put a vow on Switch.
Avowed?
Have I? Oh yeah, on the Switch too, maybe.
Oh, they might.
Maybe
Yeah,
Switch
actually,
two,
they
maybe?
might. It wouldn't surprise me.
Tomorrow
yeah.
we'll tell. Tomorrow
Yeah.
we'll tell.
Well, I don't think they'll announce that game for any.
No.
Yeah.
But with the specs, we'll be able
But
to see what
be able to
what
see.
games
I
Yeah,
think
will be able to
Xbox
run.
will have a game there to talk about on there tomorrow. They'll have something like that. I think something Forza Horizon 5 or some shit.
Call of
Some
Duty.
shit.
Call of
I
Duty.
can tell you, I might have like thought about in the past on past iterations of PlayStation, like switching over and like playing on PlayStation, like a lot of these frauds did last generation and this generation. But I can tell you, with how disappointing the fucking PS5 generation has been, I would never make them fucking.
Why would I
always
switch to
console.
PlayStation now? Then I would just have to pay $70 for every fucking Xbox game that comes
Full
out.
price that you're gonna get on
It doesn't
Game
even
Pass.
make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and wait for Xbox game for 6 months to pay full price when.
As long as Xbox keeps bringing me hardware and it gives me the option to buy a disc drive in case I want to use actual physical media like CDs or DVDs that I
Yep.
own to watch a movie or whatever, or my old games, I will buy an Xbox console. I don't care about PC like that. PC is cool, we can emulate shit, but at the end of the day, you know what? I can't afford everything. That means I'd be more games I could potentially be able to buy. And I don't have time to play all the shit I got now.
Yeah.
So, no.
Well, I mean, PC's not that expensive.
No, I'm just saying, if I got a PC that would
It'd be
be
more
more
shitty, yeah,
games.
yeah.
Yeah, more games I'd be able to purchase, and I can't purchase all the ones I want to purchase now.
I'm already.
I mean,
I'm playing.
PC can be cheaper in its own right by itself because you don't
Right.
pay for fucking online. You know, fucking right there. You don't need a subscription service.
But
for
I've
everything. You can buy
done
a
this
game.
so long. I'll be 50. I'll be 48 this year. I'm almost
But you know what? Do you know what I use my PC the most for?
porn.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I play Xbox on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you
I-
game
I-
on it, yeah.
I do. I have. I've got a homemade built computer because I built it myself. But and everything is like
Hey,
not
the milk cart.
expensive,
Milk
And-
crate.
and I just play Xbox on it for the most part.
Well, I
Xbox and
would too.
Steam.
I would too.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if-
yeah.
I got one right here, but I mean,
This one won't play that great of games. I would.
It's like a 6
Yeah.
terabyte machine that Jeepers sent me, but like I don't care, man. Like some Wi-Fi card's fucked up. I'd rather just not even fuck with it.
Doesn't matter what you play on, as long as you're playing games and having fun
Right.
with it. Who the fuck
Right.
cares?
And
Yeah.
the console
yeah.
just fits me, man. And like I said, Xbox, once they offer hardware, I will never change. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're making another machine, and that one will be around for another 10 years. And
Yeah.
shit, by then I'll be a fucking old geezer. By then, by the
Yeah.
time
I'll
that
be
is-
about.
but,
I'll be close to 60 or maybe
Yeah.
60 by then. So
you know, and if
Jesus.
if I'm still able to play games at that point in time, I'll worry about that then. You know, so
Yeah, I worry about that when I come to that road, that crossroad.
We'll be worrying about cataracts and arthritis.
Yeah.
And I can't
Yeah.
even hold this fucking controller.
right, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, as long as, like Jacob said, as long as they make another console, they keep making games, which they're going to. They're not gonna fucking,
100%.
they're not gonna abandon the console because then they're gonna
No.
lose 30 million people out of their Game Pass subscription. Then you may as well just fucking close down Game Pass,
You
just
know
make
what's
your games, sell your
cool
games.
about
be
it
done with
is I get to play South of Midnight on Thursday because I bought the $10 upgrade, but I didn't even buy the fucking game. I just bought the upgrade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
no,
bucks,
that's what I.
10 bucks. You know, that's shit. That's cheaper than going eating at fucking McDonald's, dude. You can play the game
Yeah.
all weekend.
Yeah.
That's cheaper than one value meal at Burger King. Jesus
Shit,
fucking
that's
Christ.
Yeah,
$5 less.
100%.
That's $5 less than a foot long at Subway. How fucking
Yeah.
pathetic is that? How fucking pathetic is that? I don't even know how that place stays in business, dude. That's
Yeah,
oh my
it's
God.
crazy. It is
Woo.
bonkers.
Axel,
My God.
no. That's
What do
2
you
words.
say?
Axel, no. Xbox going to make a PC. You in, Jacob? No.
No, like if they like. If
I
they
don't
still,
need a PC.
It's
If
gonna
they-
be PC-esque.
If they
Yes,
fucking
as long as they put
if
in
they
a
add the
form-factor
Steam to it.
console, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
if they add the Steam to it, whatever, that's fine. But as long as it still plays like Xbox, whatever.
It's gonna be like a hybrid console.
I don't like the whole Steam idea myself.
It can be a PC as long as it wants. As long as I have the Xbox
Interface.
UI,
Yeah.
UI interface,
And they make
I
Xbox version of games.
I
they
don't
don't
have
just
to
give us
fuck-
Steam games
right,
and not
right.
Xbox games.
And I
That'll
don't have
piss
to
me off
fuck
right
with
there.
updating drivers or nothing like that, like I don't with a console. My console now, yeah, they call it. It can be a PC all it wants to be. Just don't act like a PC. I'm fine.
Yeah, like I said, as long as you still got Xbox versions of games, I don't want to
Yeah.
say, oh, they got
Which they
Steam on
will, because
Xbox.
if you buy it as an Xbox game, they're getting 100% of the money.
Right.
And if you buy it through Steam, they're
Right, I just meant like third.
I
party
can tell
games,
you,
too, like,
and I can tell you, if they give me the option to get into the Steam library, I will from my console.
Oh, fucking 100% of their shit I
And,
can't
and
get
I
through
can,
Xbox.
and I can tell you the first game I'll buy on my next Xbox console if it's Steam integrated is Unrecord.
I would buy.
That game looks like a real police. You've seen it. You saw it advertised.
Oh,
like that.
I know the one you're talking
The
about.
Unreal
Yeah, that
Engine
game
5 one. The
Yeah,
realistic
that
as
is
fuck.
wow.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. If there's not an Xbox version, day one, there's only a PC version, I will buy that. Yes.
I'd buy
Yeah, Unrecord looks
SVC
amazing.
Chaos because that didn't come out on Xbox, and it's only like $20. Not just like fight games. That's pretty cheap for a fight game.
Yeah, it is.
There's there's all kinds of shit on Steam that didn't come out on Xbox. So yeah. I don't even. And see, I don't give 2 fucks. If PlayStation with the block the games, block those fucking games. I got a
They
dust collecting
can't
piece of
fucking
shit.
block it. That's just
PS5 up there that I
fucking-
can play the games on anyway, so I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if they block the PS games on Xbox. I don't want to play Like I would rather just if I want to play a PlayStation game, I'd rather just play it on the PlayStation. Like,
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation. They just said
Yeah.
they brought out no games.
I like
I
to have a reason to turn it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't
What?
care about that anal galactic horectic.
Anal Galactic. What? I never heard
Yeah,
about this.
Anal
Is this a new
Galactic.
porno?
Is that, no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
that
that-
new Beastie Boys song.
Not that
Anal
funny
Galactic.
whatever that game's called, intergalactic. Yeah, intergalactic. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Anal Galactic.
Anal
Yeah.
galactic.
And now if they need to come out with
the
that game, it might
horectic.
actually get some
Yeah,
sales.
the horectic prophecy or whatever. Yeah.
That's a short right there for you, Jay. Anal Galactic.
Anal galactic, the horectic prophecy. Whatever the hell,
Is that one that Naughty Dog is doing?
yeah. Yeah, with
Yeah.
just sitting
I
there
have-
drinking the pop.
With the black girl with the bald head
With
or
the
whatever?
nose.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, I've seen enough of that game to even want
Yeah,
to see it.
I don't give two fucks about that game. I really don't care about that game. They will have to show me something big for me to give a shit
Yeah.
about that game.
Yeah.
I do not care.
I don't
two
get
shits
into
about
whole
that.
like everything's like woke this, woke that, but that game screams woke, some kind of woke shit. I don't know.
It just
What I'm
that
thinking.
doesn't look. Yeah, that doesn't look. No.
It looks agenda filled. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably be that Neil Druckmann's
That'd be his
last
swan song.
hurrah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
swan song. There you go. Yep.
He'll go out with a Kojima and start making
Last
movies.
of the Mohicans, right there, motherfucker. Tell ya. He's just gonna go make movies. Isn't that what he wants to do anyway? He's gonna make movies.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he
Yeah.
wants
Kojima
to do?
does.
So,
Yeah. And
And Kojima and
and-
Druckmann. Yeah, Druckmann.
and Druckmann, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you know, I could be wrong or whatever, but he doesn't seem like he's got the same.
Drive.
Yeah.
No, he
same
is.
feel,
Well,
same passion,
do you
pride,
blame him?
yeah.
He's been working on the fucking same IP for goddamn.
Then you
Over
spend
10 years?
Then you spend a
Fucking
couple 3
15.
years working on a fucking multiplayer that you
No,
shit can.
no. If you go back to when he started, the last was one. It was probably around 2008.
Oh, wow. Shit.
The first
God
one came out in
damn.
2013. So 2008, 9, and then to 2020 when the 2 came out. So yeah.
Yeah,
12,
yeah,
13,
that's about me,
14
yeah.
years,
Yeah,
something
and
around
hell, if you want, they've got.
No, take that back. They did remasters too, so they've worked on this for 15
They
years.
just announced the physical version of the fucking remasters for like $110.
Of what?
Oh, my.
Oh no,
you
seriously,
joking?
like, no,
Of what?
they announced it yesterday.
The Last of
People
Us?
were fucking pissed. Yeah, Last of Us 1 and 2 physical versions on PlayStation 5 for $110 or something.
I got the original. I got the PlayStation 1 Last of Us.
Oh no,
remastered.
these are something. This is like a special collection or something.
Oh, of course. Because you know why it's special? Because they put the 2 discs together in 2 separate boxes.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Went around.
Ah.
People are. Oh, you ought to read some of the comments on it, dude. Fucking people are fucking getting mad. They're getting tired of that shit, dude.
For the players. For the players.
I would be too, man. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, like, I'm already mad enough. I bought that thing, but I'm not like beholden to that fucking console and like just waiting for it.
I have honestly, never thought about selling a console after I bought it in a long time. The PS5 has seriously thought crossed my mind a couple of times. That
Right.
motherfucker is
Oh
not
yeah, I
worth
could get rid of that. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Like,
That bitch is a serious dust collector.
Yeah. I gave mine away to my kid's best friend. And I said, if PlayStation comes out with a game I want, I'm going to have to borrow it for a weekend. But otherwise, it's yours, dude. Have fun.
damn.
And guess what? You
Yeah,
haven't missed
nice.
it at all.
No.
No, no, hell
And
no.
I don't see. I told him, don't worry. I'm probably not going to need it for at least 2 years. So you're good.
Yeah. shit.
Well, you forgot about Anal Galactic. 'Cause
Anal-
that was mine.
Anal Galactic. The
Anal
whole-
Galactic.
The whole.
you can shove the controller up your ass and get your
And it
probing.
vibrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some strange weird reason why it's up your ass, you hear Jeff Keighley's voice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeff,
The cool thing about it, you know how Jeff Keighley likes to blow on the controller? He'll blow in your asshole.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Blow on your nut.
He'll blow in your anus.
Yeah. He blows a nut. Yeah, he gets a big queef back. That'd be funny. Jeff Queefly.
Bob Hill, welcome, brother, welcome. He says it's special because they are scissors.
What's up, Bob? And RWK, what's up, dude?
Yep,
Oh, what's going on,
RWK.
guys? Appreciate you guys showing up. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning. It's all because
God damn it.
I moved my OneDrive from one of my hard drives to my big ass hard drive because I had a ton of space on it, and I forgot all my assets were linked, so I had to go and relink everything, and I kind of messed up. So yeah, blame it on Jay.
God damn it, Jay.
Jay fucked it up.
What the fuck?
Look, guys, rift apart. I just walked through a rift.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. SSD handled that really good, too.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's a different dimension. On the fly. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. I know a lot of you guys.
It
haven't
is,
played
it looks
but,
like-
but it is a fun game for sure. I
The
remember it
gameplay
was
looks
quite, it was
pretty
quite
solid.
the looker. It was quite the looker even on the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast had a lot of good lookers.
Oh my god, Dreamcast was the most underrated console of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur just blowing the arcade fucking version out of the water,
Yeah.
dude. Just right on fucking launch day, you know, like.
Wasn't a
Yeah,
big
that's-
thing that killed it is you could rip the games real
Yes.
easy? Like you just
No,
had
you
to
didn't
take
rip
a
them.
little.
You could just download them
Yeah, okay.
and burn
In
them
the
onto
console,
like regular CDs, double-sided
My-
CDs.
My brother did that to me for fucking.
Oh god, I did it. I had
360
I had
discs and shit, dude.
binders full of burned games.
Dude,
Binders.
like that's how I played so many fucking like 360 games and shit. Like I couldn't use that account, you know what I'm saying? So I had to fucking. You couldn't put it online because it would fucking. It would
oh yeah, it would,
Dude,
it
you know
would
what I'm
flag
saying?
you.
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
I can't say for sure that that's what killed it, because it was that, and the combination of the PS2 having the DVD drive.
DVD player. Yeah.
that was a fucking big punch in the face there.
Oh, huge! Like I said, that's the reason I bought the PS2. I barely played games on it, but it was cheaper to get the PS2 than it was a DVD player at the time.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It was
and it played
genius on Sony's part.
I mean, it didn't hurt that they have something to do with the DVD technology as well, or was that just
Oh, yeah.
big time, big time. No,
Yeah,
DVD.
that was.
DVD as well?
I think they were one of the pioneers of DVD actually.
Yeah. I just sucked that guy right off.
Yeah, because
Well, I mean, right on. Right.
I mean,
into him.
they probably had a lot to do with fucking even like CDs and shit, right? Like,
Oh yeah, well they're a music company and yeah.
cause they had fucking like over in Terre Haute, which isn't too far away from here, they had a fucking great big old fucking. It's called Sony DADC, Digital Audio Disc Corporation, and the dude that I have the shop with, his mom used to work over there, and she would bring home games like every fucking night, right? But a lot of the time they wouldn't have like the cover art on the front of the disc, you know, it'd just be blank, so we just write on it what it was, you know, with the
Yeah.
Sharpie marker.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we had fucking just almost every fucking original Sony PlayStation game in a fucking binder, dude. It's just like even
Yeah.
like ones that like didn't even release, like we had shit from Japan and shit, like one called Funky Beans and shit, you know.
Was it
fucking-
easy to rip? Was it easy to burn those? The regular
Oh.
PlayStation?
You
Uh,
could
like
put
I
anything
said,
you want.
You could probably rip those too. Like I said, some lady was taking them from the factory, fucking
Oh,
for
I
us.
see.
That's how we got them. She was taking them for actually Sony itself, you know. Fucking, I don't know how they got them out of there. They started cracking down on it in the early 2000s and shit. But oh, dude, we played so many PlayStation 1 games. Oh my god, it was hard to remember anything about any of them because you just played so many of them, dude. Just played everything.
And now you can play them all in your toaster.
Yeah, now you can play
Yeah.
them all any other way you want. Yeah.
I think a lot of things contributed to the Dreamcast dying. Them shortening the lifespan, them dropping the Saturn at E3 without any
Oh,
notice.
yeah, with the,
Them shortening prematurely the lifespan of the Saturn to bring out the Dreamcast.
Yeah, yeah, they-
Yeah, no,
Um,
they just did a lot of bad things.
They did a lot of bad shit.
30,
to themselves,
32X, Sega CD,
but-
fucking one right after
Sega
fucking
Japan,
another.
Sega
Yeah.
America not seeing eye to eye on what direction to go moving forward with their
And-
hardware.
And at that time, like, people didn't have a lot of money. You basically could only buy
Right.
one console.
Right.
So you committed. It was either a PlayStation, a Nintendo, or fucking Sega and their 12 fucking consoles they
Well,
came out
that
with.
well, I was on. You know, I always ended up with these consoles. I can't remember how now, but I mean, I have like all of them.
Standing
at
on
one
the
time or
corner,
another.
maybe selling
Yeah,
your body.
maybe.
Yeah.
yeah. But like,
Is it-
I was under the like just what the scenario you were talking about. But I was the Sega Saturn. I mean, I was like the Sega guy with the Sega CD add-on. I was like, fuck 32X. I can't afford both. So
Yeah.
I stuck with the CD add-on.
I mean, I'm younger, so it was like I relied on my parents, and it's like they're only gonna get you one fucking console. Like, it's like that is your big thing.
Could
Like,
you imagine? I'm like back then. I was in my early 20s, but I was like, okay, so you want me to buy? I already had the Genesis, but you want me to buy the Sega CD add-on, and then you want me to buy the
But at least
32X add-on. I was like,
At least
Jesus
the Sega
fucking Christ.
CD was out like a year or two before the 32X.
It was.
They brought
was.
that 32X out
Ah!
like the fucking same time as the Saturn. It was kind of like,
Yep. That was another fucking thing they did. Yep. I was like, you want me to have the Saturn or the Sega CD add-on and the fucking 32X? I'm like, that is just stupid.
I
thought it
think
was
their
stupid back
intent was
then.
like buy one or the other, you know, like if you can't
It
afford
Because they
it
were
or
both
whatever.
32 bit,
But-
right?
But then you,
Right.
yeah, but the Saturn was way
Yes.
better because it wasn't running off, you know, based off that Genesis, you know. But like,
wasn't
yeah,
relying
some
on
of them didn't
old-
have games
old
that the other ones did and shit. So if you wanted all the different games, then you had to fucking have them
You-
both, you know. And
You gotta
fucking,
think
yeah.
about it. The Genesis came out in '89, so its hardware was probably from '87 or '88, and then the
Oh,
Sega,
yeah, that was
Sega
fucking-
CD add-on was like relying halfway on the Sega Genesis old.
oh
hardware.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But like, that's the direction I went, so I didn't want 32X. 32X was fucking stupid. And then like, they came out with a Saturn, which was the same megabytes or whatever the fuck it was, same 16,
Same
32
bit, yeah, bit.
Yeah, but it
It's way
looked better
better
because it's
processors.
new hardware. They just
Yeah.
made a lot of stupid decisions. Which hurt
And I think
themselves.
their hardware was a lot more expensive than Nintendo and Sony too. Because I
It probably
remember
was.
I remembered I wanted to carry on with the Sega ecosystem as a kid.
Yeah, it was
But
more.
my
the Saturn was
parents
more
my
expensive,
parents wouldn't buy it for me. It's like, no, you're
Yeah.
getting
yeah. Saturn
fucking-
was $100 more bucks. I think. I
Yeah.
think
It was.
I
I'm
think
sure
the
it was.
PlayStation was $299 and the fucking
The original
Saturn was
PlayStation?
$399.
Original PlayStation, yeah, it was $299.
$299, yeah, and fucking, and then that was $100 more for the Saturn.
When you
Which
got
I had
two-
both of them. I had both of them and shit. Like, but yeah, my parents bought me the PlayStation for Christmas. I bought the Saturn myself. I worked for my dad, freaking when over the summer and shit, and even sometimes after school and shit. He would pay me $15 an hour under the fucking table and shit. So I
You gotta think about
I
it,
had
too.
money to
You gotta-
fucking
yeah,
buy,
yeah.
you know, games
There
and
was
shit.
lots of reasons why Sony's hardware was cheaper, because Sony was a well-established company at that time. So was Sega, but Sony's hands was in
Not there-
Walkmans, and the DVD players, and so they
Yeah.
were able to buy these.
The Saturn was a
shit-
better machine
they-
too, man. It
They
was,
were able to buy these chips and shit like bit more in bulk at a cheaper
Yeah.
price.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the
100%.
Saturn was a better machine. It was like it had more expensive parts.
Oh yeah,
It
was.
ran games better, man. It was so much better at
The
doing like
fucking
3D and shit.
PlayStation, the
Or
PlayStation
3D,
by
2D
itself,
shit, 2D shit. It, like 2D,
and
2D
the
fighters
PlayStation-
and shit. Like,
the PlayStation by itself as a separate console was an afterthought because it was supposed to be hooked up to the Nintendo.
Yeah.
at the time, Super
Yeah.
Nintendo.
100%.
I can't remember how that went.
They just found another one of those for sale.
What the
Nintendo PlayStation.
Oh really?
Yeah, they said they thought there's only one out there, but they found
Yeah, I
a
was-
second one.
Oh wow.
There's
and
probably a
then-
few of them. There's a
So
few. 'Cause they
now
had-
the
they had
question is,
boxes of 'em.
how many are out there?
They're all dev kits, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they had just been mock-ups and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they're all
Yeah.
dev kits.
yeah. I remember that Nintendo Power. Them talking that up. You know, they even showed it showed how to hook onto it. Like, because I remember the bottom.
Yeah.
Of the Nintendo had those wavy
what's up, brother?
contour and shit.
Hey, back.
Fucking, and it had a little thing you'd take off there too to put on there and shit. So they, they were planning on that, so.
Yeah,
Some kind of
Nintendo
expansion.
fucked Sony big time there. It
Oh,
was the
yeah.
day
Yeah,
of
it went
E3. They're just like, we're going with Panasonic. No, fuck your CDs.
Yeah, Philips. Yeah, Philips. Because
Or Philips or whatever.
Sony
it was,
wanted into Nintendo's business too much.
Yeah, they wanted kind of rates and dabbling into the money, and Nintendo
Yeah,
didn't
they
like it,
wanted
and they're
more.
like,
They wanted
nope,
more than Nintendo's like, nah, that's
nah,
all right. We'll just
we're good.
And then
We're
they
good on our
realized.
own.
Then they realized Philips sucked. It was like, we'll just go with cartridges.
We'll just- Yeah.
I honestly think, man, like these, thinking about the future and shit where Xbox is heading. Like, if Xbox consoles are able to play PlayStation games through Steam, I think these next Xboxes is going to sell better than what people are thinking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
If it'll play
Like
Steam games,
What-
that's
what-
enough.
I will not buy another PlayStation if I can play PlayStation 5 and 6 games on
I
the
ain't-
next Xbox.
I ain't buying another PlayStation next. Anyway, they could kiss my ass after that. You guys
Oh, you
really.
say that now. Just drink a couple beers and go beer drinking, shopping like you did. For the
It's gonna take quite a few fucking like a whole box of wine or some shit. Like in a fucking like a.
But have you heard what
weird-ass
the
pill or
ponies are
something.
crying about now?
Oh well,
now it's all
what-
about. Well, how's Microsoft gonna make any money?
Oh fuck.
Stop worrying about
Ow.
Microsoft. Worry about yourself.
I love the question because Xbox guys don't buy games anyway. So what does it matter?
Yeah, I don't buy games.
Yeah, what
at
does
all.
it matter if Steve's on the Xbox anyway? Because nobody buys Xbox games anyway. So how is that going to take money away from Xbox? Because nobody bought games anyway, right? Isn't that the whole point? Didn't you fucking ponies say that? So how is that going to hurt anything?
I think it's been proven more than one time that Xbox guys per gamer, you know what I'm saying? Per
We buy
100 gamers,
way more
we buy
games.
more
Yeah, I
games
did.
than
Way
I
they do.
dare one of them
Yeah.
Sony boys to tell me I don't buy games, dumbass. Because I'm
I
fucking.
think they've already proven, it's been proven more than once that the top selling games, which on PlayStation, which is like every month, are free to play games, which they don't even buy. Well, they don't even have to buy the motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
and,
come
Yeah.
on,
and,
man.
and Xbox games, yeah.
Yeah, and Xbox games. Yeah, 'cause
And
they can't.
aren't Xbox games selling well on Sony?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
They
yeah,
got, like-
Indiana
like-
Jones it'll do
I
good.
saw something today. I was like, Xbox has got more games pre-ordered in like the top 10 or 20 than PlayStation. And PlayStation games.
Well, PlayStation
More
don't have
Xbox
any.
games.
Yeah, they claim Death Stranding 2 is theirs, but Death Stranding
No.
1 isn't theirs. Death Stranding 1 isn't theirs, but 2.
They
is.
knew the reason they sold Death Stranding 2 is because they knew they weren't gonna make their money back. So they're like,
No.
we'll
We got to put it in more places.
yeah, we got to put them
Yeah.
in place.
I think Death Stranding feels so pretty good on PS5 because they got jack shit.
Yeah, I know,
Kind of
they're
just gotta go with that. It's
starving.
like, okay, I guess gotta play this.
Starving.
I guess, man. Fuck.
And a lot of people forget too, like back in the day when we were growing up, to play video games you had to have a console or a PC, but consoles were bigger. You had
Yeah.
to have one console or another to play the most popular game. It ain't that way anymore, and I hate
No.
it. I hate it. Trust me.
I know
like,
it's against every bone in your body,
Yeah,
Diego.
yeah, I hate it, but you gotta think about it. These
It's-
people, majority of gamers can play a lot of these games on a fucking phone that's already in their pocket. So why they
I
need to buy-
do almost every day.
See what I'm saying? It ain't just like gamers don't buy consoles no more. Yeah, the same people that were buying consoles back 25 years ago are the same ones buying them now. It's the newer generation. I've said this before. The newer generations are not interested in games and consoles like
No,
we
they
are.
want to be on their tablets or their
Or their phone
phones
and play
and-
free to play.
Or
Yeah.
if they buy a
Yeah.
console, it's for free to play games.
Yeah. Yeah. PlayStation has proven that.
I know
Even
somebody who just bought a PS5 to play Fortnite. That's what he bought it for, is to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
He wanted it to look better than the PS4. I was like, dude, you really didn't even need that PS5 for that. But whatever. If that's what you.
Actually, the new consoles do play Fortnite a lot better.
It probably
Oh,
does
yeah,
look better. I don't see why it
100%.
wouldn't. I don't see.
It's
why
not
it
even
wouldn't.
look better. It's your load times, your
The
latency.
load time is everything. I played
it's all-
Fortnite on my Xbox before, like probably 3 years ago.
I
last time
I played it once, like back in
It's great.
2018 or some shit like that. Yeah.
But no,
That's
there's a
not my jam,
lot-
but that's all right. Whatever. Obviously, it must be pretty decent because it,
There's a lot of.
It's
factors.
even like when the
It's just
Series
not my
X first came out, Call of Duty, because I was one of the people I got my X day one, and so there was very few X's out there, and that year, everybody hated Call of Duty because they're all playing on old consoles, and they're playing against us, and it was almost a joke. Like it was hilarious playing the game because it was like, this doesn't even seem fair. Like it's not even
Right.
because just faster. You're seeing things quicker, and in a game like that, like microseconds matter on whether you're getting that kill or not.
Most
And
definitely.
so it was.
Man, I remember getting my fucking Series X on day one because I pre-ordered it from Best Buy, and I had another pre-order from somewhere else just in case because it didn't come on time. But anyway, I drove over to Best Buy like right when they opened. You know what I'm saying, to pick it up. You know, I was the first person in line to get it. You know what I'm saying, fucking. And then it ended up about 2 weeks later, it wouldn't stay synced with the fucking controller. And I had to take it back, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. Luckily, we had another one here, you know, fucking
nice.
old girl that got from Sam's Club or some shit, you know, fucking. Because we weren't expecting it to be that bad. If you tried to actually pre-order that day, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, it was awful, dude. Like, and so if you could get one, you just snagged it up and fucking kept the pre-order, you know, fucking. So we all ended up getting one that day, but
I think I ended up with 4 because it was just like it was me and the old lady, and we were just like every website. I think we had a list of like 7 places, and we're like, and then I was at work. And she's like, "Oh, I got 2," and I'm like, "Fuck, I got 3." It's like
then I got me the coveted PS5 and sold it for $1,100 some odd dollars on eBay. And fucking,
nice.
Then I got another one on. They were dropping them every 15 minutes on fucking Walmart. And I bought another one and sold it to somebody here in town for $800. I didn't have to mess with like any of the shipping or any of the worries, and the eBay taking their cut, any of that shit. You know, so I made a nice cut, fucking. So it paid. In the end, it really paid for that piece of junk that's up there.
So don't.
I didn't learn my lesson.
Don't feel bad.
Sold it too. Yeah. Should have sold it too. I didn't buy that one for me till Ragnarok came out, whatever year that was, 2022.
Yeah,
I still haven't played Ragnarok because I haven't finished the first one. Because I wanted to play it, so that's kind of one of the reasons I got it. But I could have just got a PS4. But the thing is, back then the PS4s were like fucking like only $100 less still than the 5. You know, you may as well just bought the 5. You know, like.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he probably bought a used one, but I want a new system. So I don't know. Whatever. I'll never sell it because I won't get out of it what I feel like I put into it and this and that. And eventually, and they'll come out with some games eventually, and even when they come out with the PS6, they'll be fucking cross-generation for 8 years before fucking you can't get them on.
You're very optimistic, Doug.
Yeah, very optimistic. We're still, this generation is going to last another 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they'll bring the PS6 out probably about 2029. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's it going to do over the PS5?
You won't need a PS6 then, because it'll be the same thing as
like
what they're doing now, where you could fucking buy all these games. Oh, so yeah, they might not run at 240 frames at 8K, which you know nobody will have the TV for anyway. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we're gonna get there. I think we're kind of capped.
Right. I don't give a shit if the resolution gets any better on games anyway, dude. Like,
no, they're already.
I don't either.
I don't give a shit, man. It's fine. It fucking. If it has to be 1080p to go 60, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, it still looks good. If it has to be 4K and 30, and that's what it is, then I'll play the fucking 30. Some games, no. Like,
I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
You know, like first-person shooters, no. You know, but like, you know, some shit like Grand Theft Auto 6, everybody's gonna have to live with 30 frames.
You know,
so
most of the time I actually like 30 better because I like how it brings out the beauty of the game, and then I just turned down my camera motion, and
yeah, that blur shit thing.
Yeah, so then it really cuts down the blur.
I played Jedi Survivor at 30 because it was always fucking up at 60, and I thought it was awesome, and I never even noticed I didn't really think. I never thought.
Jedi Survivor was awesome at 30.
Yeah, and I never thought, man, this game looks all fucking slow.
Oh, speaking of Jedi, what, Thurkus, how far did you finally get in Jedi?
I had to start over.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit.
I got stuck at that stupid section where the memory craps out on you. No, it's a known issue.
Yeah.
And when I uploaded it to the Xbox, I lost all my stuff on EA. Didn't transfer over.
See, that's what happens when you play it on PC, man.
No,
But on console.
Yeah, you play it on console, shit won't happen.
Well,
man. I'm just shitting you.
Wow.
Well, he's got. Oh, also,
It should cross. It should cross over to everything.
it should
yeah.
have, but
Yeah.
I finally got my son's Xbox Series X, and
Right.
so I was playing
I mean,
it on
shit
that,
shit like that happens.
but it didn't take my save.
That sucks.
really?
How far were you
Yeah.
into it? Like,
Do you know when you land and you get the little 6-arm guy again,
Yeah.
6-arm
and you're
guy.
in the base?
Yeah.
That's where.
Are you playing? You're playing Survivor, or are you playing Fallen Order?
Survivor?
Survivor.
Yeah,
Okay.
Survivor, yeah. Trying to think where that is.
The
in the game,
6-arm
dude,
guy,
but-
he's your captain.
You mean
Yeah,
you had to be pretty decently into it at that point?
Oh, 4 hours in,
Yeah, fuck, that's
Yeah,
man.
that's.
and then I started to play it over, and I'm like,
No.
But you want to know
like,
what, man?
I
That
kinda lost
that
interest.
game's fucking, man. That game's fucking good, man.
Both
Like,
of them are amazing.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, I didn't finish the first one because
Oh, I finished both.
because I
Love them
sucked
both.
with the map. It like I got lost. I got pissed off at it, so I didn't want to start it.
Oh my god, the ending is just. For a Star Wars fan, it's just
Oh, yeah.
legendary.
If
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Legendary.
yeah, if you like oh my shit moments,
Yeah.
you'll like it.
It was definitely oh my shit moment. Yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah, those are great games. Okay, I think we're gonna move on to Soul Reaver 2. So let me save this up.
Save it up.
Game. Confirm. And how do I get back to my menu? Quit
What's
game.
up, back? Who else joined in here? Is it?
Quit to launcher. So I'm going into this one like a virgin because, you know,
Yeah, I've never played it. I've never
I
played
never
it.
played 2 because,
Yeah, I
like I
haven't
said, I
played
think it was out on the PlayStation 2, and I never owned a PlayStation 2.
you didn't?
No.
Yes.
Well, I own one now, thanks to Ryan. I think I told you guys my daughter's boyfriend gave me a PlayStation 2 for Christmas.
You mean your
like an old
son?
one.
You mean your son?
Yeah, my son, basically.
Man, that's cool. Yeah, no, the PlayStation 2 is fucking. Dude, I had so many fucking
Love
kick-ass
that
games
console.
on it. Dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that was a fucking great console, man. Like, it was pretty much like a third-party box itself. I mean, Sony had some first-party stuff that was good. Like War of Monsters was fucking awesome. Yeah, they should redo that game. But man, like, Devil May Cry series started on there.
Yeah, Devil May Cry.
Max Payne's, the Max Payne's were on there. Oh my god, man.
See,
you
I
just
played
got-
all the
I
Max
got-
Paynes on PC.
Max
before that.
Paynes were a Sony thing back in the day.
I thought they were PC. stuff.
No, those were Rockstar games, weren't they?
Oh,
Yeah, they're Rockstar games. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so they're for everybody.
God, I'm drawing a blank. Man, I played so many great like racing games on there. The Medal of Honor games I played on there.
Wait, what console? What console?
PS2,
PS2.
PS2. Just
Oh, yeah.
how many great third-party games, you know? That
Oh,
yeah,
you're talking
I-
third party. Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
think that's
Soul
where I played-
Calibers.
I think that's where I played Max Payne first. with
Right?
the-
Yeah, yeah. The Grand Theft Auto 3 trilogy, you know, fucking. Oh man, dude.
Back to Vice City.
Yeah, Vice City. Yeah, Vice City
Yeah,
was fucking.
used to be.
Vice City was my favorite. My favorite Grand Theft Auto. That and 5. Vice City and 5. Vice City was the best of that first trilogy. San Andreas, you had to do a little too much stuff, like lifting weights and going and eating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all that other shit, you know? Which is okay, but it was still a cool game. But Vice City was just cool. I like the setting, the 80s music and shit.
Yeah, the music in Grand
Yeah.
Theft Autos is just.
And it's just a cool ass fucking story, dude.
I
Like,
think.
Yeah.
I think the first one I had played since Grand Theft Auto 3 was 5, and I really enjoyed 5, the story-wise. Anyway.
5 was great, man. 5
Yeah.
was great. It needed to be a little longer, but yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved using the 3 different
Well,
people.
going back, like I've told you guys before, going back and like looking at like stuff you missed, I missed in the game just because I played. I only beat the story like once, I think, but like seeing the shit that I missed in the game, like, well, I was telling you where you can kill off the rich white dude and his family brings him back as a ghost. I'm like, what the fuck? That was in the game?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah,
There's a lot more shit in that story than that you probably
was that
missed.
Michael?
Yeah, Michael.
GTA
Yeah.
6 is gonna be mind blowing.
What was the black dude's name? I could never remember. I could always
That was
remember Trevor.
Franklin.
Franklin, yeah,
Franklin,
yeah.
Yeah,
Franklin
love
was the black
Franklin.
dude.
Race
Yeah,
Winter
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was
And,
cool
yeah.
too. They were all cool in their own
Yeah,
way.
yeah, no, they
Trevor
all
was-
have their own
Trevor was
personalities.
fucking.
Oh
Trevor
my god, I
he's-
loved every time Trevor came in.
Trevor's
I'm
what's
just
his
like,
name
ah.
from The Walking Dead. I can't even remember his real name.
Yeah, Trevor. Was
I don't know his real name, but yeah.
What's up, Splendiferous? Yeah, but yeah, five and Vice City are my favorite.
Stephen Ogg. That's why I remember his name. It's a weird last name. Stephen Ogg is his name.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he's very popular at the Comic Cons.
Oh,
He is.
He is.
He
As-
fucking
as-
ditched at my
as
Comic Con. I
Trevor.
was pissed.
As Trevor. People love him as Trevor. They
Yeah.
remember him
Yeah.
as Trevor.
Trevor, yeah, that's like, dude, that's a fucking marquee role he played there, dude.
That or whatever role it was he played as Negan's right-hand man in The
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that was a big, deal.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah.
But
GTA 6.
but he did
cannot
Trevor.
wait.
I believe he did Trevor before he did that Walking Dead shit, right?
He did.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Because
Yeah,
what's so
Yeah.
funny about that is
Trevor
that
made him famous,
When
you
I
know,
saw him in
fucking-
The Walking Dead,
yeah.
I went, why does he look familiar?
Yeah. I know. I knew exactly who he was. I was like, oh, it's fucking Trevor.
Trevor, fuck yeah. And he
Yeah,
even
I
kind of played the same type of
Oh,
role
it's
in
same
The
dude.
Walking
Slimy.
Dead.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, same
greasy,
dude.
slimy,
Yeah,
like,
same
yeah.
dude.
I remember I was sitting there fucking on like, you're at this one bitch. I can't remember if it's like your mom or something like that, and you have to go get her some meds and shit. And then afterwards, you can go like steal a fucking a truck or something, go to the pharmacy or whatever, and you bring it back and shit. And I was sitting out on the porch, and you're sitting there, dude, and it says huff gas, and I was like, whatever button you're supposed to press, I was like, okay.
Okay.
So I huffed the gas, right? And I kept huffing the gas, right? And it fucking sent me away to this fucking crazy land, dude. It was all fucking,
no,
it was all
like, where
fucking
you're shooting
colorful
those-
and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's running around in his underwear and shit, dude. Fucking,
I remember
dude.
that too, too, yeah.
He played the
You're like,
same dude,
what
like
is
like
this?
the same dude like Snipes did. Same dude. He was the same dude in Walking Dead. Same
Yeah.
dude.
huff gas. It's like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then basically, I want to say it's like an acid trip. Like he goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all colorful and shit. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's cool.
Except in The Walking Dead, he was more of a bitch because he was Negan's right
Wow,
hand man.
yeah, because Negan is.
Yeah,
Negan, right?
Negan, yeah.
But you want to know something funny? Even though Negan was probably the most hated villain on that show,
I wonder why.
he's one of the most beloved as well. Like,
Yeah.
because did you know? You guys don't know that, or maybe you do know. In the show Invincible, Stephen Yeun plays Invincible. So that was who's the guy that he killed with the baseball bat?
I can't remember the
The
character's
Chinese
name, but
dude. The Chinese
yeah,
dude.
So he plays
Yeah,
Invincible,
Asian dude.
and the guy who plays Negan plays another superhero in that same show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome,
Yeah.
and everyone
Oh,
was like so excited to know that he was going to be on that.
I can't remember Stephen Yeun's character's name in The Walking Dead, but I watched that because at that time I was still watching it, and I was like, cause they ended it when he's going to hit Stephen Yeun's character on the head, and then of course it's like they cut the camera like off, so it went to black, and all you hear is Negan talking shit like Stephen Yeun's character's like bleeding or fucked up in the head or whatever, and he's just talking shit. I'm like, he just didn't kill it, because he had been on The Walking Dead at that time when Negan killed him for the first how many seasons it'd been on.
Oh yeah,
Like, I was like, holy shit! And that was the first
they're
person he
finally
killed.
killing off main characters.
Yeah, and he was the last dude he killed. He had already killed like 2 or 3 people because they were all on their knees and shit. He had already killed what was his bad's name, Lucille or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lucille.
Well, you know
I
what's
was like,
funny?
damn!
I remember seeing T-shirts back then that said, "If Daryl dies, we riot."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love God, what is his name? What's the name? His name that plays him? Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, Jeffrey
Love
Dean
Jeffrey
Morgan.
Morgan.
That's right. He's such a
First
good
time I
actor,
ever-
man. I love him in everything he's in.
First time I ever saw him was Sam and Dean Winchester's daddy in the first and second season of Supernatural back in 2005.
Oh, see, I never watched that show.
Oh my God, dude, it's so good. He's
Yeah,
their
it is a
dad.
good one.
He's their dad.
Right. The first time I saw him is he played the comedian in Watchmen.
Oh, see, yeah, I loved it. So, well, I knew who he was from watching Supernatural when I
Right.
wanted to watch it. Yeah. I was like, what's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Like, oh shit. No, if you've never seen Supernatural, you have
No.
15 seasons to watch.
I know.
So
I've never
good.
watched one episode.
It's so good.
And I think you think I would because I'm a big sci-fi guy and I
Dude, you should,
I
dude. The
know.
car is even
Yeah,
badass. The
yeah.
Impala. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I know.
do they have like episodes where like Christine inspired, where the Impala gets possessed? There's like,
Well,
dude,
here,
it's so good.
I'm also about to blow your mind right now too. I've never watched Buffy either or Angel.
oh my God.
Oh
Angel's
God,
my favorite
that was my
vampire show,
childhood.
bro.
They
That
called
hurts
my
my
cherries.
soul, bro. You got Angel, you got Spike. Come on, man.
But you know why I never watched Buffy?
James Marsden?
Because I loved the movie. As cheesy as the movie was, I loved it. And then I thought, oh, this is gonna be a cheap knockoff of the
I
movie.
can tell you, I love the movie where Christy Swanson plays Buffy, but I can tell you, after watching the first season, I was like, that Christy Swanson shit cheesy as fuck. The show's way better. Way better, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That
You
show
gotta
could
watch
probably hold up today if you've never seen it.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's
I
good.
have no
That's a
doubt.
good-
I have no
that's a
doubt.
good show, yeah.
And then Angel was fucking fire. Fire. The whole, it was only for 5 seasons. They didn't extend it. They didn't overextend it just to keep it on. They pissed the fans off. I remember watching the last episode, like, they better bring this shit back. No, it's only 5 seasons, and every fucking season is amazing. Buffy
The best
too.
part is that David Boreas is a really good actor. He's been
He
on like
is.
3 or 4 shows after that.
Yep.
You
Bones?
mean the guy
He
that
was on
played
Bones
Angel?
for like
Oh,
Bones,
yes,
yeah.
David
Bones is
Boreanaz.
good.
Yeah.
And then SEAL Team.
Still Team, yep,
Right.
on CBS. Yeah. Dude, James Marsters. I didn't know who the fuck he was until Buffy, but I love that guy because of one character. That's the only thing I've ever seen him in. Maybe one movie, but after that, but yeah, I've seen him in a couple things. He was in Smallville. I forget about it. He was in Smallville. He played some other characters, but I will always know James Marsters, the English actor, as Spike.
Right.
Come on, he's amazing. I love it. I would love to meet that. He's like in his almost 60 now. I would love to meet him in person. Dude, you've got to watch.
I
Angel.
know.
You've gotta
I
watch
just
Buffy.
need the time. Here's the problem.
Hey, you got a fire stick. There's no excuse.
No.
Yeah,
I,
man,
I
what
have
the fuck?
access
Dude,
to
you have
everything.
everything on that, man.
The problem is
Fuck.
my TV watching time is limited, and I usually watch something with my wife, and she would never watch that shit.
You got to get her to watch it. My ex would have never watched that shit either, and she's a supernatural freak now because of me.
Listen, I was lucky to get Lori to watch
She's a
Daredevil with me.
supernatural freak.
She loves
She is.
Daredevil.
She loves supernatural. I think more than me.
Turned that bitch into super.
She loves. Got her to watch Angel. That's her probably top 3 vampire shows. Her favorite is True Blood. And True Blood's good too, though. You've never seen
Yeah, we watched all of True Blood.
True Blood's good too.
No, and I couldn't watch True Blood with her because she doesn't like blood. She doesn't like vampires and blood.
Oh my god. Dude, like, what was that one? The one that was on Fox, not Fox, the vampire show that had it dealing with 2 other brothers. Oh my god. Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is good too, dude.
Really?
I was like, yeah. I thought, what is this cheesy shit? Because I'd already watched True Blood and watched Angel. Started watching Vampire Diaries. Dude, it's good.
Okay,
The 2 guys who
tell me
played
one
the
thing. Tell me one thing. On True Blood, does Anna Paquin show her boobs?
Yes.
Oh, constantly, and her ass.
Okay, then I'm in. I'm gonna watch it.
Yes, constantly. She's naked in that movie. I'm naked in that show way more times than you can count, dude. I'm telling you, dude, all the
There's
time.
lots of sex and lots of
Yes.
nudity.
It's an HBO show. That's all you need to know.
HBO, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's good. Other than Anna Paquin's hot ass body, yeah, it's a great great show. Yeah, and she does. Rogue is fucking sexy as hell, Nick.
Oh yeah.
Let's put it that way.
I always thought she was a pretty good. But the problem was when she first came out on X-Men, she was a child, so you know.
Nah,
I felt
she was
good.
18.
Well, she was 18.
She was 18.
Darkest right away. She's 18. It's okay.
It's okay. And if you feel some kind of way about it in True Blood, she's way old enough to
That's right.
show it. Yeah. And then there's a girl and a vampire. The two guys that play the brothers, I can't think of their name. They're cool as shit though. But the girl interest in that too. She's Nina Dobrev.
Oh yeah. She's 18.
Fucking hot. Yeah,
She's 18.
She's a fucking hottie. She's a fucking hottie too, bro. If you've never seen the Vampire Diaries, oh, and that spawned another show that I love, the original with Klaus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the original is good. Dude, there's so
for
many
such
good
a-
shit.
For such a really bad villain in Vampire Diaries, you really come to like him in the original.
In the original, he was badass in the original. I watched those shows way too much. You got a lot of good shows to catch up on, dude. If you ever like vampires and shit, dude, come on. Supernatural stuff, you can't go wrong with any of those names I showed. That's my jam, dude. I love that shit.
The late 90s, early 2000s TV was,
It was good.
yeah, so
Really
good.
good.
And Fire Stick fucked it all up.
Yep.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
streaming services fucked it up.
Yeah, stream of service.
I had to order myself a
Yeah.
new Fire Stick remote. My Fire Stick remote stopped working altogether.
Because they trash.
Yeah, they are trash.
They're
Like putting multiple batteries in it will not work.
Yeah, you got to think of how cheap they are though to buy like initially.
You get the whole thing for $35.
I know my old man, like he's 70 and he's not tech savvy. His PC caught on fire on the weekend.
Oh my
See,
god.
that's what
Yeah.
happens when you play on PC right there.
No, yeah, he's
Shit
so
catches on
old school.
fire.
That thing's probably 15 years
Probably
old.
full of dust. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
probably what happens.
So he was going to Best Buy to try and buy a new tower. They're asking him what he's doing. And they're like, you don't need to buy a PC, and they set him up with basically some kind of mini PC or anything. And
Oh,
yeah,
it's gonna be funny because my dad doesn't use his computer only to watch the horse races live.
yeah,
Every time he uses the computer, and if his computer dies, I'm sure he's gonna be like very upset about it.
yeah.
He literally knows how to turn on a browser and go to YouTube and go to his bookmarks to watch the horse races. So,
Yeah. But they sold him on a Fire Stick, and he's loving it. Like he's like, I can't. Like I was willing to spend a couple grand on a PC to do what this $30 Fire Stick does. I was like, yeah, technology's changed a lot. in the
I've been
last,
telling the boys that all the time. I say stop subscribing to all these services. Get yourself a Fire Stick, and I'll give you an app that can watch everything.
Because then I have to fuck with the piece of shit controller.
Well, you know what's funny? You can
I-
actually hook up an Xbox controller and use that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's ways to. Yeah, if I was going full in on the Fire Stick, I'd probably just buy 2 controllers because they're
You,
cheap anyway.
you can
know
even
what
buy
I'm saying?
these
Like,
third-party controllers that have keyboards built into them, so you can like do all your typing on it. Because like right now
Damn.
on the Fire Stick, you gotta like browse through the letters to get to what you want to.
Oh yeah, that's janky and shit, but
it is changing.
that's kind of everything. Yeah, yeah. You know, maybe in the next 5 years or so, I might pick one of those up. You know,
I just threw you a special gift of Anna Paquin in the DM.
Oh, is this safe for YouTube?
No, well, depends on if after you pretend we're playing the guy game or not. Hold on, it's still loading. Hold on.
Do I want to
Okay.
do it? Do I want to do it? You guys, let's do a vote. Who wants to see Anna Paquin in a?
It's from
Blue
True
Beast,
Blood.
Blue
It's from
Beast,
True
Blue
Blood.
Beast.
I don't know if you can put that on YouTube, but
You can. We're not monetized.
oh yeah,
That's true. We are not monetized.
yeah. So they can kiss our fucking
Let's-
stanky asses. Yeah.
Let's try it.
Show the boobies.
You'll be happy.
Hey, pay attention, you fuck boobies.
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 We need a boobies little blurb thing to pop up.
Oh, I can't make it bigger.
That sucks.
It's only tiny.
Aw, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got to see some boobies.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
You got to see Rogue's boobs. She's never seen True Blood. There you go. No, you got to watch it, man. It's good. It's good shit. Vampire Diaries, that, Angel, Supernatural.
Axel.
I saw him. He put some word I didn't even try to.
Yeah, I'm
pronounce
not.
it.
I'm not.
He's
I'm
just
not.
making that shit up now.
Yeah, I'm not fucking even remotely even thinking about.
If that's a
trying to-
word, who the fuck's pronouncing that?
I would lose.
And
Like,
why?
I would lose where I was at and trying to pronounce that son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just all the letters look the same as you get into it, and it just all kind of blends together, and it just.
Which one? Bob Hill said, did anybody watch Superman Lois? Was that the new Superman?
Oh, I love
latest
that.
Superman?
That was
That's the
really good.
latest-
It
that
only
was the
lasted
latest
like
Superman
4
show.
seasons, but I liked it.
Yeah, I only watched the first 2 seasons of it because
No, I enjoyed it.
Me and my ex split up, and I didn't watch any more of it.
I mean, I also watched all of Flash and all of Arrow, so it's all with the same universe, right?
I wish
Yeah.
they'd bring Arrow back. That was
Yeah, that DC was killing it with their shows at that time.
Yeah. A lot of people were
Texas, I'll
pissed.
take blade over glitter pyres. I don't know what that means, Beck.
Hey, what's going on, G Wood? 123. Thank you for showing up on. He's on Rumble. Everyone say hi to
What's
G
up?
Wood. And gaming on Rumble. Well, I don't know what that is. Gaming on Rumble, is that a username? I don't know. Welcome.
I'm not reading that shit, Axel.
What's Axel trying to get you to read?
He says
This
whatever
big
that
word,
word
this
is.
big word,
It's
the last
only
syllable.
12 syllables. That's too many syllables, bro. I don't deal with words like that in my day-to-day. I have no use for words like that in my day-to-day vocabulary. So
It looks like fellatio in the Philippines.
yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
What you talking about, fellatio in the Philippines, Axel?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Felicio Filipinication. Yeah. Yeah.
Californication. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Californication.
That's
Yeah, that
a
was a
Red
good
Hot
show,
Chili
too.
Pepper song.
Fucking
Yeah.
chili pepper song.
Oh, Californication is wow.
Batteries. But he's talking about fornication in the
In the
Philippines,
Philippines.
with a
With caution. So he's wearing a
with,
rubber. Basically, I think
yeah.
he's trying to tell us fornicate with Philippines and caution. So wear
What are those
Yeah.
words?
wear rubber when you go fucking around in the Philippines.
It says, I just looked it up. The action or habit of estimating something as worthless. Yes, the Switch 2 is worthless. Go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he must have been. Yeah, yeah. We're thinking.
He
of
said, and the
adjectives or
definition
Switch.
says the word is used chiefly as a curiosity. Yeah, see, that just means you're being a fuck nut.
Yeah, you're twice been called a fuck nut. You're a fuck stick. You're a fucking. Yeah, I said you keep calling us pieces of shit, so we're not going to give you that badge of honor because you can't. You're not a piece of shit anymore. You're below that. So
Yeah.
but we'll have to figure out what is
He's
below.
a will not.
shit.
You know what a will not is?
Yeah, he is the
It's the
ground.
little balls of shit that hang off the hairs of your ass that will not come off.
Yeah, he's a dingleberry. Yeah, he's a dingleberry. Yeah, I like that. Dingleberry 1342 or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Or 24. Yeah, 1324. So yeah, no, we're changing it up. Now you're Dingleberry 1423. I like that. Kind of fits him. And it's a nice long word for you, Dingleberry. Kind of goes, with your Philippine fortification, whatever he was trying to do. What did you say that word meant?
Oh, Jay's gone for piss
Oh,
break.
okay.
I think we lost Jay.
Whatever that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever the word. Yeah, whatever the word meant. Yeah. Does anybody watch Reacher?
Yes, hell yeah! I'm just watching it right now. Reacher is phenomenal.
I watched the first season. I really didn't see the second season yet.
Oh yeah. I think the third one is just ending or has ended. So yeah, if you want to pick that up, it's just badass. It's yeah, good old action like action movie or TV show.
What have we got?
Oh,
Axel.
there we go.
It says it
Worthless,
means
yeah,
the
yeah,
act
yeah.
of treating somebody as worthless, which I think Jago read off.
Yeah.
It's what Jago does to Nintendo and PC. He's not. No, Jago doesn't treat it. Jago doesn't treat Nintendo and PC as worthless. He acknowledges that they are worthless and meaningless and.
To me, they are worthless. Nintendo can kiss my
Yes.
ass. They died after the NES. Fucking Nintendo. Fuck everything about Nintendo. There you
Yeah.
go.
They-
I
yeah,
hope. I
after the
hope
Super Nintendo, yeah, they should have went with Sony. And
Nintendo 64 was mediocre at best. The
Yeah.
GameCube was fucking worthless. I only bought one disc
Yeah.
for it, and it was a third-party game called Resident Evil 4. No one was interested in any other thing on that game, so I didn't buy the Wii. Everybody and their mama had a Wii, so I experienced the Wii. It's cool, but it was fucking casual console.
I
as
never
hell.
owned a Wii either.
And the Wii U
I had a
was
Wii and a
fucking
Wii U.
pointless. That's why nobody bought it. Only super hardcore Mario freaks buy Nintendo consoles.
Actually, I bought a Wii U, but I bought the Zombie U edition. And at the time I had it set up, I had the surround sound, and the sound comes out of the controller as well as it comes out of the surround sound, and it scared the shit out of me. I could hear people walking behind me, and I was playing it in the dark. Holy fuck. It's like, no thank you, I don't need this game.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Yeah.
I have lost nothing by not having any Nintendo console as of my own since the game.
yeah, I have not. Yeah, I haven't had a Nintendo since the 64, and I'd like
I
to
had
say,
a
I didn't
GameCube,
really.
you didn't miss anything.
I didn't really. I
think-
mean,
I think the
that's
DS was their
cool.
best product.
I didn't.
And
Definitely
that's a
their best
handheld.
selling.
I only had the Game Boy. That's the only handheld.
The last Game Boy or the last Nintendo handheld I had was the square one that had a hinge that closed. It was square, whatever that one was.
That'd be the
Square?
DS.
Probably the DS, I'd imagine.
It was like
I
a
don't
square,
know.
square shape.
Yeah.
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 I still have my 3DS, the original one, the small one, and I still play that. I play Pokemon. It's like the best game they got.
If you love Nintendo, that's great. But there's a
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Should
just
I-
not my jam.
Should I bust out the thing? Do I need to remind everybody about the thing? I grew up with Nintendo, but Nintendo did not grow up with me. I'm more of a Sega kid anyway. Sega
I
was always
a
more my
Sega
jam.
kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
Well, Sega does what Nintendo don't. And Xbox,
Yeah.
Sega and Xbox kind of filled that role. That's why I'm an Xbox.
Welcome to the next level. I always love
Well,
that. When they have
He
that.
said it's not
Yeah.
a DS, you Nintendo dumbasses. Well, whatever the fuck that piece of shit was, I got rid of.
What'd he say? Do what?
So, I'm talking about the square one. The square one with the hinge. It must not have been the DS. I don't care what it was. It was
Who gives a frog's fat
Yeah.
fucking ass what it was?
Yeah, it was a piece of shit.
Yeah,
You know what?
like-
You know what? It was so worthless to me after I had it about 6 months. When I had to move out of, when I moved out of my apartment and with my ex, I split up with 3 years ago. I was with her for 15, 16 years. When I was moving out of my apartment, no, when I was moving into the apartment, my guy at work, Jason, him and his wife and his kids kind of helped me move in. So, like, they just offered. And so for helping Jason helping me pretty much just me and Jason, but like I gave that piece of shit to his kids. It's like, here, you'll get more use out of this thing than I will.
Nice.
I didn't charge them nothing. I said, here, take it, get it out of my sight.
Axel. So it's the Game Boy Advance SP. Okay.
There you go. There you go. Look, I wonder why you guys still love it like y'all do, but kudos, man. Y'all hardcore.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
yeah,
you-
more
you
power
can-
to you.
You're gonna get a Mario Kart 3 1/4, a Mario Kart 8 3 1/4, like on the new Switch. So, but y'all buy them for $70 or 80 or whatever they decide to charge. Jesus fucking Christ! So go ahead. I can do the Rainbow Road, but only so many times, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Just
You
yeah, I
don't
don't
sound
have.
bitter at all.
Yeah, just there's no.
Nintendo's a
I-
good family console. It's a good
It is.
family. It's
Well, what if
I
I
got
don't
rid
have
of my-
kids anymore?
I got
yeah,
rid of my
no,
kids, but
and
yeah.
that's
I don't
the
even
thing,
have
you got-
time for that many consoles anyway. I'm glad like I'm glad.
I'm
like,
glad I'm not
I can
interested
just
in
play on-
Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just play on fucking Xbox. I got enough fucking shit to play there.
I got no. That's why we were just saying a while ago with the Steam and the PC shit. I can't afford everything I want on the two consoles. And one console I don't even turn on. The consoles I got now.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else to be interesting.
Yeah, we don't need another 2 storefronts on our fucking console.
No.
Yeah. Right.
No. Nintendo,
Yeah.
keep your games off of Xbox. I'm fine with that. I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
play your
cool.
shit anyway.
So Microsoft, I have
Yeah, with
not
5
finished,
anyway.
I have not finished Adamfall yet. Please hold off giving me more games.
No.
Yeah, I know, and they just
No,
keep
South of
coming.
Mid-
They-
South
Oh,
of
South of
Midnight's on-
Midnight,
South of
baby.
Midnight's on
I know
Thursday,
South of
baby.
Midnight's coming out next. I don't have
Thursday.
time for it.
You better make time.
Well, luckily it's not like a big old like 60, 80 hour
Yeah,
game.
it's like 8 to 12
So
hours.
you might be able to.
Oh,
play
is
through
that
it.
it? That's like it's a
Yeah, it
fairly
is. Yeah,
nice.
They say
Okay,
it's like 12 hours.
Well, I'm happy
So-
with that.
I can take a break from Assassin's Creed,
8 to
get
12
myself-
hours. I
get
read
myself
it
to
yesterday.
midnight in.
Right, and then if you want to complete it,
It might be 50.
I'm not a
30 hours, 40,
completionist.
50, you
No,
know.
I'm not. That's a game I won't
If
run through it.
if
But
you can play through it and it be different a second time, like kind of thing, I'll go through that a second time. right?
yeah.
Be a little, if it's a little different, like you can, like kind of switch up your styles and play it a little different or some
Like
shit.
Starfield?
No, I won't
Yeah.
play through that the first time.
No,
Probably, but that's,
no, that's way too long. No.
yeah, no, that one's too long. Yeah.
No, like I'm looking forward to it because it's only 8 to 12 hours what I read. That means I might be able to go through it twice
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
and not be like weighted down and bored to death. Like
Burnt out. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And it's such a unique art style, bro. Like I'm all about it.
The music is gonna be good.
Yeah.
And it's about where I grew up in the South. You know, down here. In
No,
the South.
no.
Yeah, the
It's
story,
gonna be
yeah,
more-
story,
yeah.
story and lore.
Something we've
Folklore.
never experienced in a video
Exactly.
game.
Dude, it looks
It's
so
g-
good.
It's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna come home Thursday. That's all I'm doing from the time I get home after each shower. That's all I'm doing until I go to bed. I won't beat it, but I'll finish it on hopefully Friday, maybe Friday. Dude, it looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
You got me wanting to buy the early edition, but
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
$10. Just do
I
it.
know.
Do it. Do it.
I can wait till Monday because.
But I was gonna say,
No,
you
you
know,
can't. No, you
if
can't.
you-
Refresh
No,
is
you
a bit. Refresh is a bit.
if you can wait, because really, you don't really
No.
get anything else with it. You get.
Yeah. And I got the next like 3 weeks of
Right.
free time, so it's like I will pay the extra money if it's like I know I got a bunch of work and I
If
can't
it was
play
any
the
more
game.
than $10, I wouldn't have did it. They got me.
Yeah,
at
me neither.
$10. They got me at the $10. If it had been
But-
$12.25, I'd have been like, nah.
The boy Dev says, I guess he's on Rumble. He said he just finished Adamfall. I think that's what it was. Great game.
Adamfall?
Yeah, I think it's what it said. It don't
Adamfall.
show up in their YouTube chat. It just
For
pops
some
up
odd reason, that one is not.
It's
my
he's on
list of
Rumble.
things.
Yeah.
No,
I-
no, I was gonna say that game, that's not on my list of games to play for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know,
Oh
Turn
no,
it
and
on.
I don't know if
either.
it's.
You know
I
why?
don't really know what it is. Really.
No, I do.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Fallout. I don't like Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
that! I ain't playing that. Then.
That's
Nope.
Adamfall. That's
You just-
Adamfall.
Nope.
Yeah,
pass.
that's
I'm
why
glad-
that's why it ain't on your list.
Dude on Rumble, I'm glad that you enjoyed it though. That's cool. But yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I want to play Adamfall. I've seen enough of it, but I've got so many other games that I want to play. I hope that one doesn't fall off my radar and I never
will.
play it.
Sure it will.
Yeah, it probably will, but for
Yeah,
me, it looks like a cool game. It does.
You know what I thought when I saw Adamfall? It looked like a earlier like a early Xbox One Fallout game or something.
Or it's kind of a cross between Fallout and maybe something like what's the game that takes place underwater?
Oh, Bioshock.
Bioshock kind of
yeah.
gives you that
Yeah.
feel a little
I
bit.
haven't played. I
Yeah.
haven't played that.
It looks okay, man, but I
no,
just don't.
it's-
I'm not into whoa, fuck. I just said it. What's the game I just said? No, yeah, Adafo. What's the game I said? It looks like. God damn it.
Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah, I'm just not into Fallout, bro. I tried
Yeah.
Fallout 4, and I was like, this
Yeah.
is
I
Fallout
tried it
4,
too, and I
man,
couldn't
I-
get into it.
Oh my
E-
god, dude.
Every
oh,
game ain't for
God.
everybody, but you
Right.
gotta
Oh.
appreciate them for what they are. Like the you
right.
know,
Oh, I do.
You guys don't like
Except for
Starfields?
Fallout.
I love except for fuck off.
Well, you know why? You know why I don't. This is just as honest as I can be. I didn't like Starfield because it wasn't. God, a fucking.
What Mass Effect? I mean,
Wasn't Mass Effect? Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to think of.
it sure
No,
sounds
no,
like
and
that,
like I've got lots of
Completely
friends.
different.
Some everybody was excited for Starfield, and half the people loved it, and the other half tried it and didn't like it. And it's like, cool, that's not your jam, but
Yeah.
if it is your jam, it's your jam.
Back just played Alpha for 2 hours. It feels like Fallout 3. Fallout has much better story there. See, that's why I say it feels like Fallout 3 to me, or like a little bit worse version. And I don't like Fallout, so I
Yeah,
have
so
no interest
it's
in
not
the game.
it's not your thing, but like for
No.
Fallout fans, maybe it's an amazing
And,
thing.
and I
right?
told Doggy this too. It's like if I had never experienced the greatness of probably the greatest RPG franchise ever made, if I had never experienced Mass Effect, I probably would have really dug fucking Starfield. But
Yeah,
I'd already played Mass Effect.
and that's like a lot of people I play with. They loved Mass Effect but hated Starfield. They're like,
I
I'd
don't
rather
hate,
play.
I didn't hate Starfield. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, no, not hate it, but like I
I just didn't
know.
like it. They didn't
I
really
never played Mass Effect, but I know some people that played Mass Effect and they're like, that's
Well,
what
everyone
they
I know
wanted.
who's played Mass Effect absolutely loved it, and I couldn't get through the first game.
Dude, the
Therefore, I'm
beginning
not
of
gonna play the other ones until I
beginning,
finish it.
the beginning of part 2 is worth making it super.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I always
Yeah.
forget to say that when I talk about the trilogy, but it's worth making it through
I
one.
told
just
Doggy
to see the beginning of 2.
I told Doggy, I said before you start the second
Like one of the
dude,
best beginning of games is fucking
Ever.
You know?
Yeah.
Really?
Like,
Wow.
Yes, yes, and I told Doggy the same thing. I said, "You'll see, you'll just see." And after he did, he's like, "Oh my god, bro! Like, oh my, it's so fucking
Yeah, it's
good,
one of the
man.
best beginnings of games there is. I love all the endings of them and shit. Like the stress up and shit, and fucking trying to get through, keep everybody and shit. Yeah. Oh, they're all so great, man.
Mass Effect, that's on Game Pass too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the Legendary
edition. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
through
Play
EA.
At some time.
Back says I'm the opposite.
Try
Mass
that out.
Effect put me to sleep from boredom. Oh, you won't, dude. Ow. What?
It's
You like a
cause
lot
he
of-
enjoyed it so much and it got him so pumped up and excited and he loved it so
No,
much.
That
It wore
adrenaline
him
wore
out.
off.
It wore him
Yeah,
out. Yeah, and he just.
No,
fell
I
asleep.
like,
He was
I think back you like a lot of JRPGs, don't you? I think if you like a certain type of RPG, like I'm not a big fan of JRPG, but like RPG.
He's a Destiny kind of guy.
But like, I think if you like a certain type of role-playing game, you won't connect with like Mass Effect because it is like this side of the world RPG, much so. It is a Western RPG, and I dig those. I mean, that's my jam. And space, oh my God, space and anything sci-fi, bro. You don't see that genre much in like really like the most popular JRPGs I see are that don't do nothing with like a bunch of space like Mass Effect did. You know what I'm saying? So this thing depends on what you like. And fuck up, dude, it was right up my alley. And they gonna see in front. So good. That's my favorite. That's the best RPG franchise. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Japanese or otherwise, I don't care.
I gotta put that on my Game Pass list.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have to download all 3 of the games at once. You don't.
You can only
Oh,
download
yeah.
one.
Shit.
I got nothing.
You can
but
just
memory.
download the first one when you go in there. Just press to download the first one,
Yeah.
and then when you're
Yeah.
done with it, just uninstall
delete
it.
it.
Yeah.
And then install.
On to the next.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh,
And
dude, so cool. And the first one.
Explore.
Yeah, and do all the side quests.
All
and
side
shit.
missions.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
what I'm
leave
doing in
no
Avowed
stone-
right now. I'm
Because-
ready to finish Avowed, and I'm just doing all the side quests.
Don't in Mass
Nice.
Effect, do not leave any stone unturned because it literally everything you do in that game matters.
What's going
Wow.
on? The boy
It
Dev.
everything.
The boy Dev's here. Thank you for stopping by. Bobby Hill, of course. Oh, Bobby Hill mentioned earlier. I don't think anyone answered. Bobby Hill said, "Is everyone enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows?"
Oh yeah, I read that. I forgot to.
Oh shit.
Bobby, I am. I love Ubisoft games. I hate that I love them, but yeah, Shadows.
I love you.
is-
No, I'm right there with you. I'm just on the Far Cry spectrum. Love
Yeah.
Far Cry.
I will pick up Assassin's Creed Shadows here in a couple weeks.
I've heard it's really good.
$19.99. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Oh,
Oh, I've heard it's good, but yeah.
It's sucking my soul in. Like,
And
I'm
actually,
like, I'm like.
actually, I won't pick it up anytime soon because once April hits, it kind of the waterfall
Yeah.
fucking of games
Yeah.
is fucking.
It's crazy, yeah, and it's not like At first, for me, it wasn't a day one game, but yeah, now that I'm playing through it, like I gladly would have paid $90. But if you can wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
yeah,
I wanna get it, I'm gonna wait.
yeah, it's.
I'm not about.
but-
I told you, I'm not a Assassin's Creed fan like that. So
I
Yeah.
always need good ideas for Christmas presents. See, I could even wait that long.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. But
Yeah.
I
Good idea,
definitely, if you like Assassin's Creed,
So there you guys go, if you
it's
guys
definitely
wanna give
something
me
you
some.
got to play. Yeah.
Max says about he's talking about Mass Effect. Too much dialogue, and I like listening to all the story when I play a game. There wasn't enough.
Too much
action.
dialogue.
Dude, it's an RPG.
Yeah, it's not.
It's all about the story.
Yeah. Like, dude, if you don't too much dialogue, like, come on, bro. Like, you didn't get past the first one. So
I didn't think. I didn't think it was too bad a dialogue.
I didn't either. I thought it was normal.
And I also like how, and like Jago said this, and of course I noticed it, like how like most of the missions weren't like fucking drag on feeling and shit.
No.
You just went in there and did what you're supposed to do, and you got the fuck back.
Nice.
You know, like to the Normandy
You
or
could-
whatever,
you could-
and fucking
You could do a side mission in like 10 minutes or less.
yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, dude, that's why I love that franchise, dude. It's so.
Dude, by the
fucking
time I
perfect,
got to
yeah.
the third one, I was looking around every fucking like tiny little fucking area I could find just to make the game last because I didn't want it to end.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
Yes!
wow, that's amazing.
Yes!
That's
I
amazing.
told Doggy I was the same way. He's like, I don't know, man. He was hesitant to play it, but after he finished all three, he's like, he said I didn't want it to fucking end. I said, I told you, bro.
Right. The first one was like some people say, the first one was a little rough, kind of
It was.
figuring out where
It's-
to navigate, but it's straightforward. So you just gotta kind of stay with it and shit. Like, I don't know. But man, it's so worth getting through that first one, man.
Dude, I was the same way when I played the original Mass Effect on the 360 back in the day. Like, it bored me to death. But I changed as a gamer. And so when the Legendary Edition came out, and I heard everybody talk about it, I said, I'm buying it because it's sci-fi. I love sci-fi. I said, I'm buying this shit. I don't give a fuck. And I will fucking play through this. Within the first, say, and like I said, my taste as a gamer had changed. But in the first, say, 20 minutes, I was fucking hooked. I said, yeah, this is good.
Right.
All the story, dude. You can be a Paragon. Was it Paragon or
Paragon or a fucking oh damn, what is the fucking bad
I don't
person
remember
called?
being the. Yeah, you can be a good guy or a dickhead. Basically, I love that. Like,
I know it's
like
not
I-
it again. I can't remember what.
I like the first time I played through it. I don't remember. I think it was I think it's Mass Effect 2 or 3. I don't remember. 2, I think. Like, I saw this part before, a long time before that I played these games. I was like, I saw Commander Shepard kicking this dude down an elevator shaft. I'm like, what? And so I never experienced that the first time. Second time I replayed them, I finally did it because I was being an asshole. And Commander Shepard just straight up just fucking is like, what? What'd you say? Kind of like I Sparta kicked that motherfucker out. I'm like, oh, there it is.
Right, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
And you can talk to all kinds of people, man, and they have completely different stories about
Reasons.
how the game went. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Dude, you remember the twist in 3? Where, like, Commander Shepard had to fight somebody real close?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I
Yeah.
had totally forgot about that when I was replaying it again. I was like, oh my god, this twist is so fucking good.
Yeah. No, it tells an awesome story that, you know, like I said, you can miss shit if you're trying to blow through
Remember
it.
the
You're not gonna
Leviathan,
get, you know.
Leviathan mission that I ran across the second time I played through it, but I didn't experience it the first time. I
Right,
was like,
yeah.
holy fuck, I'm experiencing another mission, and I thought I like looked under every nook and cranny. It was just because one little
It was
thing
something you missed in one of the first 2 games. You didn't see the.
It was because I didn't answer something right
Yeah.
or something. So
Wow, so your dialogue actually affects.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hardcore.
That's
Hardcore
why-
it does. Yeah.
That's why I
Hardcore it
said
does.
that's why people are so much they hype up Mass Effect because like it feels like every little thing matters in that game.
Wow.
And everyone
oh my
else.
god. Oh my god.
And they all carry over. Like if you lose somebody in one, they're not there.
Yeah. Once they did, yeah.
They're not
They're-
there.
they're
twice.
gone.
And that's why you want to do the side
Or-
missions because
or
it
if
gets
you-
everybody ready for the big battles at the end.
Oh my god.
And or if you keep that person in one, it goes to 2. If you keep them in 2, they go to 3. Dude, it's-
Wow.
Yes.
But if
dude.
you lose them,
They're gone forever.
It's gone.
Yeah, so
You
if you
don't
got
act-
if you got somebody you like, it's like I'm doing everything to keep this motherfucker alive
Yes.
because
Yes.
I want him to continue the
Yes.
story with me. Oh,
Yes.
crazy. That's
Yeah,
super cool.
But if you say the wrong thing, yeah, you might piss them off. Or fuck
They might walk off and they might decide to leave on their own and they're just gone.
Wow, because I know in Avowed I was getting lazy with the dialogue, and then I made a choice, and all my companions were like, "Are you fucking sure, dude?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I must have clicked the wrong thing."
Yeah, it's a Avowed times a million on what the decisions will do to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
the most in-depth RPG like trilogy I've ever played, dude. It's
And just
so,
the coolest
and it's so old,
setting,
dude.
the coolest
cool
setting, and like, I like how you go out there like in the second one, and you have to fucking look for like resources and shit.
Oh yeah, I love
That's
that.
cool. I love that song. I still hear that song playing in the back of my head. I love that fucking song. dude.
While
It's
you're searching for resources?
Yeah,
That little song? Yeah, dude, it's so good.
like,
I'll be playing that this month. I'll be playing that this
Dude, you
month.
got to. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Just
it's so cool.
Get through the first one. You're getting your
Even
bearings.
if
It's old, it looks rough, trust me. But once you get to 2 and 3, the graphics wise, they still hold up today.
Nice.
if you
nice.
miss a couple things in the first one, okay, so it happens.
Right.
Whatever. You still make it to the second. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, you don't have to do every single thing. It just the more you do, the better.
The first
But if
one
it's causing you
basically
to-
kind
if
of
it's causing you to
streamline it.
not want to finish the game.
The first
Yeah.
one was their initial idea. They streamlined
Yeah.
the shit out of everything by 2 and 3, dude. So
2 and 3 is so much.
2 and 3 are perfect.
I don't
One
want
is
to say so much
one is
better and make it
good.
sound like one's bad.
no,
but
No.
but
2 and 3 are perfect.
it's
I
their
feel ya.
first
I
dra-
feel
it's
ya.
their first draft, and there's some things
One's
that don't
just a
carry
little
over.
rough around the edges.
Well, they got to learn. You know, we're
Oh, yeah.
throwing it out
the
there,
worst,
and
the worst part about it is getting kind of lost and navigating it. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It isn't real good at showing you exactly where to go, but you
So,
can figure it out.
and
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's
And
weird,
that was
like,
Doggy's biggest complaint in the first one. And I just told him, I said, just keep playing. And once he got through one, he never got lost. He never bitched about being
Yeah,
lost.
you don't
He
lost.
would
Yeah,
say
you
it
don't
all.
lost because it. I think it had a marker where the main thing
I don't-
was, and you could just go into the fucking list and fucking pick whichever mission you wanted, and it just
Yeah.
looped through
And
it,
there's
like, yeah.
there's upgrades like for guns.
and your home
like
base was always the
armor.
Normandy on those.
Yeah,
and
the
shit,
Normandy.
you know,
I
it was
and see,
always easier to fucking
the-
get back
like-
to your base. Like I
And
don't
like
know.
now that I've played that, like there's like sci-fi. Like if you're a Star Trek fan, you always know the Enterprise. If you're a fucking Star Wars fan, you'll know a TIE fighter or an X-wing.
yeah,
Or if you've played Mass Effect, the Normandy is fucking legendary, bro.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Normandy
and
is
How,
so
how
good.
long you figure to get through the first game?
Dude, I played them twice.
25 hours. 25
Oh,
hours.
25,
Okay,
30
so
hours,
it's
maybe.
it's a commitment. It's a commitment. Okay.
Yeah, and because you
It
gonna
took
want, trust
me-
me, once you meet these characters, you're gonna wanna fucking keep them around long.
It
Yeah.
took me 94
Cool.
hours. And this is the first time I played through it, of course, on this Legendary Edition. It took me 94 hours to beat all 3 of them.
It took me
Okay.
around
And I
the same. It
spent-
took me around the same to beat all.
I
three.
spent 45 hours in
100.
3 alone. I spent 45 hours in 3 alone. And I was just dicking around trying to do everything.
Yeah.
Never gonna.
Yeah, what's up, Cyber Gunner?
Daddy.
So, yeah, the first one's 20 to 25 hours.
Yeah.
It's not near as long as 2.
So
and 3.
basically 100 hours to get through the whole.
I think
Yeah,
it took
right
me
about
about 100 hours to
yeah.
beat all 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Assassin's Creed and Mass Effect. That's That's
Dude,
my
I'm
life.
telling you.
Yeah, you
I'm
get
telling you.
three games,
Please,
though. You get
please,
three
please
games.
play this. And the DLC. I can't
Yeah,
remember
you're
her
getting all
name.
the original DLCs with the two.
Yeah.
So you're getting through 3 games and their DLCs.
The
Wow,
DLC,
okay,
the
cool.
The DLC in these, and you won't know what the DLC.
You won't know if
is
it's
not-
DLC or
be-
not.
Yeah,
because
because it's
they're
just gonna
they're
be-
just integrated.
They're
You'll
there.
just- you'll
yeah,
just think
they're
you're playing
there.
the game.
But
Yeah.
what's cool too? I can't remember her name right now, or the place where she's at. She's like a half purple chick.
Oh,
but-
hell.
You know what I'm talking about.
Like-
But the girl that played Trinity from the Matrix voices her.
Liara.
Carrie-Anne Moss.
Liara.
Yeah, is it
Carrie-Anne
Liara?
Moss,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Carrie-Anne Moss voices her, and that's her name's Liara. Yeah.
I didn't
no,
want to say
no.
it wrong, man. Be wrong. But
No,
yeah,
no, Liara's the blue chick, the main blue chick. It's the other girl that looks like her, the same species. She's like the crime boss on that fucking.
Yeah.
Isn't there a voice? So isn't there a voice actor that's unavowed that's from Mass Effect as well?
Yes, Garrus, the guy who plays Garrus.
Right.
He plays the guy, the blue guy.
Yeah.
The voice of the blue guy.
Oh, I loved his voice.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
Garrus in Mass Effect.
Right.
That's the same dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
He was my main dude in About. I'd always throw
Garrus,
him.
I know, I
I'd be
keep
like,
Garrus
Garrus died on me,
Yeah.
man. I lost Garrus during my travels, man. That sucks.
No.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back through and play it again, knowing like what kind of how the story is and
Dude,
shit.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
te-
play
I-
through it again, and I want
I'm
to,
gonna tell
like
you.
make
I'm
the
gonna tell
better
you.
choices and
The
fucking that.
second time I played through the Mass
I know
Effect
why I
trilogy,
lost Garrus. I know why.
it was easier.
Right. No, exactly.
Because
yeah.
I
yeah.
already knew what I was doing,
Right.
and I was a veteran by then.
I want
so,
to do
like,
better at one.
And
so
it was
it's
more. I'm gonna be honest right now. The first one was more enjoyable once I beat the original trilogy. The first one was way easier to navigate. I knew what the fuck I was doing. Made more sense.
I want to make it through one exactly, and I'll do more, and that'll strengthen my team, and that shit won't happen where I fucking lost.
Remember too, like I didn't come across it the first time, but when I played through the trilogy again, I actually got to experience the Leviathan mission, and I didn't get to experience that at all the first time.
Right.
The Leviathan mission where you go underwater. I was like,
Right,
holy fuck, this is a whole totally new story I didn't get to see. What? Cutscenes and everything.
crazy.
Cutscenes and everything. I told Doggy about it. I was like, dude, I just ran across this whole thing I missed. This whole storyline I missed when I played through the Mass Effect trilogy. The whole trilogy the first time.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, it's definitely the best trilogy.
It's the best.
If not one of the best. If like that Ghost trilogy played through, that was fucking fire as fuck.
For
man.
me,
Yeah,
for
that
me,
was-
it is
yeah,
the best Western. Because I haven't, there's a bunch of JRP trilogies, but for me, it is
the way it tied
best-
together like that.
It is the
your
best
decision.
Western RPG, ever.
Wow.
Yeah, trilogy wise, yeah.
Trilogy-wise,
trilogy
yeah,
of games,
trilogy-wise, yeah.
like it'd
can't
be one
fuck
of the
with
best
Mass Effect.
trilogies you play, yeah.
I even like when they you take off on a Norman, it shows the cutscene where they're going by the thing that kind of slingshots them. I love that shit. Too,
Oh,
dude.
the fucking relay, the master.
the relay where they go
Yeah.
by the relay, and it slingshots them.
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude. It's so good. What you wonder why I bought Mass Effect? What was the fourth one? What was it? Mass Effect Andromeda. Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah, I didn't play
and
that one.
I was like,
I-
you
I
fucked
did
with
pull it on, too.
perfection and you changed it. What? Don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, that's the one
Yeah.
that had the sister and the brother, right?
Yeah, and they had made it more open world.
Cyber Gunner says I envy anyone playing Mass Effect trilogy.
See?
for the first
See?
time.
There you go, Snipes. Cyber Gunner.
There you go.
Right,
No.
and that's what I'm saying. This time last year,
He said
I
it's
was just
better than
starting it,
Star
I was
Wars.
just
Yes,
kinda-
it is. Yes, it is.
Over the next month, I'm gonna split my time.
I was
between,
just getting started on it fucking last
Mass
year.
Effect.
Right now.
and
He
Assassin's
just
Creed.
said it's better than Star Wars. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
crazy.
And
Oh yeah, it's better than
Crazy.
Star Wars. Yeah.
they
there
need
you
to
go,
make
yeah.
movies out of those. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like, you can make.
Yeah, he says
I
the
th-
DLC is a story within itself. What else did he say? That's in Mass Effect 2.
He
Yeah,
just said
Mass
the same
Effect.
thing I said. They need to make
Yeah.
them in games and the movies.
Did
Exactly.
we read this member chat thing he had?
Play games, have fun. Damn.
Yeah. Fucking
20
right. Play
20
games,
months.
have fun.
Thank you,
20
Cyber
months,
Gunner.
yeah.
We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, 20 months. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, bro. They need
Trust
to
me,
make them
there's-
games and
there's-
movies. Yeah, exactly.
There's people that, like back who you don't connect with, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, not every game for everybody. Exactly.
No. But
But
I
if
can
you're a
play.
sci-fi
I can
guy,
play game that I don't. Well, I won't play it through and through. But there's games I play, and I don't like them. But I can still appreciate what it is, and I can see
Dude,
why
I'm
people.
gonna right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, as honest as I can be. I was playing when I first started playing on the Legendary Edition. The first one, I was like, man. I remember I connected with it better, but I was like, this is rough. Like, but once I started, and like,
Yeah,
back,
that's
it's crazy. Back was like, he didn't like the dialogue. The dialogue and the characters is what got me to stay and keep playing. I was like, man, and I didn't design my own character. I used default Commander Shepard because I always liked what he looked like anyway. I thought he looked badass.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's badass.
I told Doggy, I said, just let him know how he is.
yeah.
He looks badass.
He's fun.
He's how they envision the game. I gave you the option to make your own character, but leave him, and Doggy did. Like, he looks way more genuine as how they just.
Yeah, he looks like how they meant for him to look.
Yeah,
dude.
and he's a badass.
That was their vision.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yes,
have.
and he's
I couldn't
badass.
have made it. I couldn't have created a better, cooler
No.
looking guy that fit.
And
the
I've
bill
seen
than
people
that,
design their own their own Commander Shepard, and on most times they look goofy as fuck. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so if you were to pick an actor to play Commander Shepard, who would you choose?
oh, dude, that's tough, bro.
Ooh, that's I'm not great with picking actors for shit.
As I pass this arcane landmark, a wisp
I got
of
no
the
skin in
reaver's
this game,
energy
so
was drawn
because I don't know.
illuminating it.
I
This
don't know if
created
you,
a beacon
and
of
this is just off the top of my head. There was a guy, there was an actor in Lost. His name was Matthew Fox.
Yes.
I think his
I'd have to
character's
see
name
a
was
picture.
Which character was he in Lost?
Jack Shepard, I think.
Yeah, I know he had the
Oh,
blonde hair
he
and
was
the
like
beard.
one of the main dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. I always thought he kind of reminded me of the default Commander Shepard
Right.
at the time.
He had like
always looked
long
like
blonde hair, right? Or longish, like shoulder length blonde hair.
No, no. it's
Oh,
short
you're
brown
talking
hair.
about the main guy. You're right.
main guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. He kind of reminded me of Commander Shepard.
Right. Yeah.
Like he was fucking like looks wise. He was close as fuck back then.
Where? How far are you into the game, Jay?
I told you he needs to
Mm.
finish it, man.
I haven't finished number 1.
Yeah, how
because I
far are
got
you
lost on
into?
those
How
damn
far are you?
Those trains.
Oh, I remember that.
I got lost. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Where am I going?
Oh, how
Man,
do you
I've
get? I
never-
can't remember. I
I've never
remember that
remembered the
part,
train.
but I can't remember. I forgot about that trade shit.
It just got me confused. I was like, why isn't this more simple to know where I'm supposed to go?
Did you get past the part with the Mako and shit? Yeah.
I know that I was on my ship and I was in outer space and I was landing on planets. And I was on my doom buggy on the planets.
Yeah, so the Mako with
Yeah.
the six wheels on it.
In the sand, and I was
Grove that
fighting
drives
those
weird, but what
sandworms.
is good is fun. Yeah, okay. After a while, it starts tracking better. I just kind of wonder where he's at, man. Fuck, I wish you could make it through that, because I'm telling you, man.
I
like,
know everyone says that if I can get through one, I'd love the rest of them. But
Dude, you will fucking fall in love with the franchise, dude. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
that's what I was gonna say. I didn't used to like any Western RPGs with all that dialogue and shit and stuff, you know. And that's the reason I was hesitant to play it like this, right? You know, I was like, fuck. I was like, I'll play it, man, because Jago's going about
love
school
Western
games and shit, you know.
RPGs.
So and he just raved, dude, and fucking
dude, I told
anybody
Dog
we was
I
in
played
parties
it,
with,
dude.
man, they would rave about this game. Like, no,
Yeah.
dog, you gonna
Like
play this.
Cyber Gunner? Cyber Gunner's the same way. He used to tell Doggy to say shit.
Right, yeah. Yeah, or Tretch, fucking
Yeah.
anybody who's played it, they'd be like, you gotta play it. So I started playing it, and that's what, yeah, the dialogue of it was what kept me in, like, and now I kind of like those kind of games a little better, you know what I'm saying, just because
well,
of
like
that.
Avowed has a lot of dialogue.
Like
and
Avowed,
I normally don't like a lot of dialogue, but I like this
wouldn't have
game.
played, I wouldn't have even put up with that fucking kind of dialogue shit to even play Avowed if I hadn't played Mass Effect and kind of, you know, got my feet wet or whatever, and that kind of shit, man.
I love games where it's like the dialogue actually affects
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
the way your game goes. Like
you're not gonna
what-
find
what-
you're not
what-
gonna
what-
find a finer example of
No.
that than this
No.
right here.
wow. Because I remember when I first played The Witcher, like that game blew my mind because everything.
How
I
how
haven't
detailed
played
it
The Witcher,
was.
so I
Yeah,
can't
and-
speak for how detailed
I
that
can
is.
tell you, for me, I've played them all. Mass Effect, way better than The Witcher. Way better.
Wow. Really? Oh my god,
Yeah,
that
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 is the
game-
most complete. Like everything's tied together. Things matter. Even
Crazy.
dialogue options matter. Like these people, like you remember, like people like in Starfield, people remember shit. No.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah,
People
yeah.
remember shit like that in Mass Effect too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's
Oh.
way earlier. Way
Yeah.
earlier, dude. Like, come
So-
on.
Oh god, that game's gonna steal my soul.
It's gonna steal your fucking soul. It's gonna go. It's like what is Shang Tsung saying? What is he saying? What's he saying?
I'll swallow your soul. No, that
Uh,
your
whatever,
soul is
I
mine.
can't- Your soul is mine.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, trust me, he
Yeah.
did that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Well,
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
speaking of
good.
your soul being mine, I've just saved on this game, and it's that time, gentlemen.
What time?
It's 2 hours. We've been playing 2 hours.
It's Commander Shepard's Mass Effect install time. Yes, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go. Fuck yeah.
Did we have
What?
fun?
Yeah, we did.
Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Where was
Damn it,
Paul
I feel like
tonight?
doing-
Shut up.
He was
Yeah,
actually
Paul-
on the Normandy. He was working
Oh.
on the outside of the engine. You know.
Paul,
Yeah.
Paul's delivering my hoodie and my hat.
Yeah, he's on the way across the.
It's gonna
the
take you a
frozen
long
tundra.
time, man. That guy's slow as fuck. Besides, as soon as he hits the Canadian border, he's gonna realize his wheels are gonna freeze up, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Or he's going to get asked what he thinks about the prime minister and be refused entry.
That's true too. Anyway, well, thank you everyone for stopping by. Let's see, we had Timmy was here, Cyber Gunter was here, we had Bob Hill, back from the dead, the boy Dev, Axel was here. Let's see who else we had.
Fuck stick.
That's right, Fuckstick.
Fuckstick was here.
Can't forget
G
Jacob
Wood
Berry.
123. He was a guy on Rumble,
Nintendo fanboy was here. I mean, Axel. Sorry.
gaming on Rumble.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is. If that's a bot or what. But they left some glowing lights, so I was happy with that.
Oh yeah, well thank you there. Gaming on
Splendiverse, of
Rumble.
course. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
So just to let everyone know that the show's going to be on hiatus for at least a week. I've got some
yeah.
personal matters to attend to at
Yep.
home, so I'm going to be like traveling to a place
McDonald's.
they call Cape Breton Island.
Burger King. Jay wants to try the special sauce over there.
So I'll be heading there, and I won't be around next week. If I need to spend more time down there, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. But yeah, no show next week. We will.
You take all the time you need, brother. We'll be here.
Yeah,
You know
good
that.
luck with your travels and
Thank
Yeah.
We'll hopefully,
Yeah,
exactly,
hopefully
yeah.
we'll see you guys
Jay,
in a few weeks.
We don't say it much. We love you, bro.
Thanks,
we love
man.
you, man.
I love you guys.
You
really
damn
do.
right. Yeah, you damn
Really
right.
do.
Yeah.
All of us here, we show up here for a reason. Me and Doggy's old as fuck now. You know, we've been here for a long time. These new guys, they're awesome.
Yeah,
They're new
fuck
kids,
yeah.
But they show up for a
Yeah.
reason because they love you too, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about family. We brothers. Whatever you need, man. You do what you do. I'll be here. As soon as you tell me, give me the word. I'm here. You know that, bro. I've been here forever.
I know it, man. You've been here since. You've been like we started this in what 2018.
Jago's
2017,
Jago's been around for a while. Yeah. So.
And I was here within the first 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Cool. Okay, everyone. We'll see you guys next week.
thanks for stopping by. Much love, everyone. If you didn't stop by, fuck off and fuck you. Thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well said. Yeah.
peace and blessings, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
may the blessings.
And Axel, you are a hoe.
You're a word with all the aspects, you know. all
Yeah,
those
they're like a
aspects.
bunch of cuss words all lined together, like
Yeah.
for real long. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. See you guys. Bye bye.
Later.
Later. And I can tell you a story about the scars on his face. This is from 2.
Oh wow, that
It-
that looks good.
That's Mass Effect 2. Yeah.
Okay.
It says I fight for freedom, mine and everyone. I fight for right to choose our own fate. And if I die knowing that I did everything I could to stop you, and I'll die free. That is a quote he actually says, bro.
Crazy. No, I'm excited to play that game.
And that's
honestly.
and don't the default Commander Shepard look badass? He looks
He does.
badass.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
change that in a second.
No, no. I'm like,
because
yeah,
usually
dude. He's like
when
Commander
it comes,
Kirk, good. Like.